Jerry
but
Jones cannot play football. Jerry
we
Jones
know
can't play
this. I don't know if
quarterback.
he ever played.
Jerry Jones can't play running back. Jerry Jones can't play defense. None of that. All he can do is put them pieces together. Year after year, I hate the Cowboys, but year after year, Jerry Jones puts together these good teams on paper, and they don't win games. I don't see how we can blame him. Even you can say he's too immersed in his team. How can you be too involved in your program, in your team, in your business?
I'm not gonna say he too involved. I just hate
It's
that he
like
always in the.
it's like
I hate that he's always in the media. But for me, the reason why I want to blame Jerry, because he go get these egghead of coaches. If you gonna have all them dogs, if you gonna go get all them dogs, you got Dak Prescott, you got
what's
CeeDee
wrong with
Lamb,
the
you had
coaches though?
Micah
Because
Parsons.
nobody had a problem with these coaches, and you know what I'm saying, before they got to Dallas. People were
Everybody
saying they should
did.
get these jobs. What's wrong with Sean Garrett?
He was a yes man.
That's
Like
how
I'm
you.
telling you,
It's
he
a
was
yes
James
man
Frank. He was
league. Is it
James
not a yes
Franklin. He
man
was
league?
okay with mediocrity.
Is it not a yes man league?
No, hell no. Mike Tomlin and them. Come on,
The
dog. Bill
NFL
Belichick.
dog.
Bill Belichick. I'm talking about as far as coaches.
It's a yes man league. Football is a yes man game. Let's be honest. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole other conversation. Football is a yes man game. All the head coaches, the owners, the people that are leaders in football are usually looking
Right.
for.
Right. But you're not going to win with a yes man because I'm not listening to you who ain't played football, don't know nothing about football. You're a businessman. Handle the business. Let me handle football.
I'm tired of hearing that, Dre. He knows something. He knows something.
See,
He knows something.
that's Jerry's problem. He
It's
think he
not my
knows.
problem, Dre. How many teams in the NFL have Super Bowls? Just one. It's not a lot. It's only a few.
I think it's only a handful that haven't won or been. Now you're gonna have me look it up. Teams who have never won a Super Bowl.
There you go.
Damn, it is a nice size list. 12 teams.
12 teams, Dre.
Bills, Browns,
12
Cardinals,
teams. Now
Falcons,
how many
Panthers.
owners have not, how many owners, how many coaches have we gone through as a league in total? Owners, GMs, coaches have multiple Super Bowls, have made as many playoff appearances.
But they got dog coaches who they let run shit.
I don't know, man. I don't
Bill
know.
Belichick was running everything as far as football.
So it's not the coach then. I mean, it's not the owner then. It's the coach. If he can't find a good coach, that's not necessarily on him. I'm picking guys who are experienced. I'm picking guys who have playoff experience. I'm picking guys who have dealt with superstar quarterbacks. I'm picking guys who have dealt with big, you know, organizations like my own. You know what I'm saying? He's not getting somebody from the Browns to come coach his team. He's not getting somebody from UL. You know what I'm saying? He's getting experienced coaches who have winning experience, who have playoff experience, who have post game like regular season experience.
Regular season.
Who have ran programs, who have ran organizations.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Answer me this. Why the Cowboys ain't been back in 30 years? Why them 12 teams ain't never even smelled the Super Bowl? They ain't even sniffed it. Because 4 out of the 12 have made appearances.
I don't know, but if we're looking at everything together, Jerry Jones is one of the best owners the league has ever seen.
Okay, I can't deny that. Because he do got Super Bowls. He has drafted some dogs. He keeps some dogs on the roster.
And guess what? As long as they haven't been winning, as long as they have not been winning in the postseason, who are we still talking about? Day in and day out, week in and week out.
Because people like to mark them as America's team. And they ain't really been that since
Right. Yeah.
At some point, it's just time for a change.
Why?
It's just time for you to get up out of there.
Why? If I'm looking around, Jay, it's hard.
Because
you might be right.
All good
You might
things
be
must
right.
come to an end. All things must conclude.
You might be right, dog. But at the end of the day, certain people get tenure, and certain people you look at their full resume. You can look at Tomlin's resume and say, all right, you ain't got a whole bunch of Super Bowls, championships, right? You know what I'm saying?
Right. And I get that. I get that
But
because Mike
but
McCarthy. Mike
but you can
McCarthy, he
look
was
at
a good coach. He won a Super Bowl, but the Packers was like, all right, you starting to drop off. There's a drop off.
but
We holla at you.
when you look at Tomlin's resume and you compare it to what you have or what you're trying to hire behind that,
Right.
I might as well
I
keep
do
this
agree with
resume
that.
I got.
I do agree with that. Because if you do fire a guy like Mike Tomlin, hell, Mike McCarthy, hell, James Franklin, what do you have to show up after that? Because I heard
Right.
somebody say, all right, maybe it's time for Harbaugh to get moving on. That's deeper though, because you do have Lamar Jackson. You have some dog teams you didn't have where
Well,
both sides were good.
is is Harbaugh GM in too?
Is what?
Is Harbaugh the GM too over there? It's
I
only
don't
two
think
of
so.
those, right?
I don't think so.
It's only
What you mean?
because it was Belichick and Tomlin, I think, that was GM and coach.
Ravens GM is Eric DeCosta. Hold on. Let me check something else. Let's see. Steelers GM. Steelers general manager is Omar Khan. I knew that. Hold on. Let me just do this.
Was doing
I guess it looks like it's Patriots still don't have a GM. So Mike Vrabel over there running all of that. Makes sense. They 11-2.
so you
And the
so you
Bengals. That's
so
interesting.
we giving that all to Vrabel?
Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. Because they got a young quarterback. They got a fairly, what I'm saying, new team. They got, what I'm saying, it ain't like they got a bunch of guys that been putting in the time together.
Hey, the right acquisition to put around
Yeah.
their young quarterback. You ain't got a vet receiver, Diggs.
Oh, yes.
You see what I'm saying? They
Yes.
always keep a tight end in New England.
Always.
You know, another thing they always keep in New England, running backs. And not just
Always.
one. They have a committee.
And I like Vrabel's.
He's a former player. I feel like a former player as a coach, I'll take that anytime. I don't care what his resume look like, because he's coming in with a different energy. Like Ben Johnson and the Bears, and we'll get to them. Bruh, look at him.
If you smart, if you got it, like if you got that kind of football IQ to be a coach, and you coming from being a player, yeah, I'm gonna take both of those. I'll take both of those skill sets.
Mike Vrabel, one of the best linebackers that ever played the game. One of them.
Yeah, I need you.
You
I
know what I'm
need you.
saying? And
And
he showed a little bit in Tennessee.
right, and he played that field general. That
That's the other thing, because you said got to be smart. Vrabel
yeah,
got to be intelligent with the position he played. You
he
played
already
that position. You
he
played that
been
dog position.
he been running a defense since the JIT.
Y'all got that in common.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? You know what it
right.
takes to play that middle linebacker position.
Play that Mike.
Yeah. Big Mike. All right, everybody. Greet the people. It's the Street Center Podcast. Welcome. You know, we just having a little combo. You know, don't mind us. I'm 30 in the building. Big Mark. Little Mark.
Mhm.
It's your lovely, gracious host, Big Dre. We here. This episode 13.
Take that whack
13 back there,
head
B-Nog.
off. Burn that head.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna rock it the rest of the week until Sunday. Then
Wow.
I'm gonna switch it out for the cheese.
Who y'all got this
The
weekend?
Bears.
Oh, is it right? Ooh.
Rivalry beat.
Rivalry?
Rivalry beat. Because actually,
Rivalry.
if you think about it, it
Rivalry.
kind of is, because the Steelers play Baltimore, I believe.
Ooh.
I don't know. I don't know about that. Lamar ain't been looking good. Lamar ain't been looking good since he came back from injury. He ain't been looking like Lamar, and they ain't been playing like the Ravens. Something's up.
Yeah. I mean,
And I don't
I
know
don't
if
know
Aaron
why
Rodgers was
I don't know
coming.
why we all expected him to come back the same. Him and Joe Burrow.
Not the
We all
same.
kind of just expected them to come back. Not, I don't mean like the same, but I'm saying like we didn't expect them to have any type of
Drop
readjustment
off.
period coming back from injury. You know what I'm saying?
But see, the way I always thought about NFL players
It was
with the
a terrible spot in the season to get injured. You know what I'm saying?
dude,
Him and
they got injured early. They got injured early, and they still got time to make it better.
but for a lot of games. And
That's
they
a lot of
wasn't
games.
and it was already it wasn't like they was undefeated.
And that's what I'm talking about, though. With that much time you off, I expect that, okay, when you come back, you should be close to 100% healthy, because a lot of them take that extra 2 weeks before they come back to make sure I ain't got no pain. I ain't got no this.
But it
And they'll tell
but
you.
but it's but Dre, it's like every football player tell you, especially the more, the higher the level you go up, you know what I'm saying? NFL players say it all the time. It's nothing like that. You can't really condition yourself for NFL games. You know
Nah.
what I'm saying? You can, but I'm saying like there's nothing like it. There's nothing like it. There's nothing like that training. There's
Practice,
nothing
all
like
the
there's nothing like
conditioning.
those games. There's nothing like you're not what I'm saying is, Dre, you're not
Yeah,
gonna
dude.
be as prepared and as ready and as you're not gonna have that same fire as the guys who've been playing week to week. Come if you coming off 4 or 5 weeks, you've been chilling at the house.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Not
some rust
necessarily
for
chilling at
sure.
the house, but you just ain't been in them games.
Right. And that's different, like you said. Shit, hell, we think it's different. We ain't never even played on the NFL level.
And when I say
That's
conditioning,
completely
Dre,
different.
when I say conditioning, I don't just mean like keeping your stamina up. I mean like conditioning your mind too.
That too, because you've been
Right,
off for so long.
right.
See, I don't know. I think I would prepare every week like I'm about to go play, just to keep the mentality.
Mm-hmm.
I go stand in the sideline with my pads on, with the clipboard, being in and out of the huddle.
And some people get like that. I'm right
I
here.
would.
I'm in the game.
That's why
I'm
Jameis be
visualizing. What
ready.
would I do? What did I do? What would I do right there? What did he do
Yeah.
wrong? What did my guy? What did my
Right,
backup
right,
do
right,
wrong?
right. Talking to the quarterback. Hey, yo, I probably would have did that right there, bro.
Nah, leave the quarterback alone. Don't talk to the quarterback.
No. I'm talking about, because
No,
we talking
you
about
don't. No,
Lamar.
no, you specifically. I want you specifically. Andres, do not talk to my quarterback.
I'm gonna talk to your quarterback.
Don't talk to the quarterback. You stay
I'm
away
not
from stay in the
actually.
stand.
I'm not gonna talk to the quarterback. I got a guy.
How did you
Who
get
talks to
over here?
quarterbacks.
How did you even get over here from the stands? Why are you talking to my quarterback? Leave my quarterback alone.
Because that motherfucker fucking up.
Leave Jalen Hurts alone.
Oh, Jay, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't
Leave
bring up the
Jalen Hurts
Eagles.
alone.
Don't bring up the Eagles.
Leave Jalen Hurts alone. Leave the Eagles alone.
Don't bring up the Eagles.
I brought him up.
If you bring up the Eagles, I'm gonna raise up. Don't
I
make me
brought him
raise
up.
up. If you bring up the Eagles, I'm gonna raise up.
I brought him up.
I will raise up. Don't bring up the bro. The Eagles. We knew there was a problem brewing. The problem has reared its nasty, ugly head in the form of losses. They lost to the Bears, which is pissing me off, because we lost to the Eagles 10, and then the Bears went and beat them in the link.
Listen,
They beat them so bad, Chuck, while I was there, the fans was leaving early, crowding the highways and the streets. They was pissed.
why? Why? I don't even know why they took that trip.
What you mean?
We shouldn't be driving over there. You know what I'm saying? Middle of holiday season.
Oh, they gonna make that trip, because they love their team, which is why I understand why they act the way they do. I can't even hold them. If you're a true fan of a team and you purchasing tickets, season tickets, you in the
Yeah,
club box, you know what I mean? You there every week. You out there in 14-degree weather, and
every
your
time.
team come out and lay a goose egg and get smacked by the visiting team. I'm booing. I'm throwing shit on the field, because now you done wasted my money and my time.
Right.
I could have been chilling in the crib eating turkey sandwich and pecan pie.
Right. Eggnog.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, don't bring up the Eagles, man. Don't bring up
I
the
brought
Eagles
him up.
unless you tell me they're making changes.
I brought him up because shit ain't over, man.
It's not over.
Shit ain't over, man.
But y'all better get busy. Because it's 4 or 5 weeks left.
And the thing about it is, it's like I keep telling y'all, man.
4 weeks
Y'all,
left. 4.
y'all don't want to. The thing about it is, we're only talking about the Eagles because
they're the Super Bowl champs. They're the defending champs. That's why I've been talking about them.
That's one. Two, we know that if they're losing, something's wrong.
No. Everybody can catch an L. It's
No.
not about
Everybody can
you
catch
just
an
losing.
L, but I'm saying, but we're losing.
It's how you're losing.
Oh, come on. But that's what I'm saying, though.
Come on.
I'm not disagreeing with you. What I'm saying is, the way we losing, you can see.
Right.
Something
You can
needs
see
to
it's
be
a problem.
fixed. Something need to be fixed. But when
Yeah.
something needs to be fixed, something can be fixed. You feel me?
What you mean?
When something need to be fixed, that means something can be fixed.
But do you have the pieces and the
I think
intelligence
so. Yes.
to pinpoint the problem and
Sirianni.
fix it?
We have Sirianni.
Yeah, and I think he's a serious problem.
I think he's a guy.
No. Well, first of all, I don't even know if he's a guy.
He's a guy.
I don't think he's a guy.
Do I have to have this conversation with you? We were just having this conversation. How many of these so-called guys have been to the Super Bowl in the last 5 years?
Listen to me, bro. Listen to me. This is how I feel about
20.
this is how I feel about Sirianni. Okay? Listen to me.
Huh?
If you're a leader of men, you're a coach of grown ass men. Some of the stuff that's happening in the back room, at practice, in the locker room, none of that happens if you're a real leader of men.
That's the thing about it, Dre. Give me one narrative from the big 2025 season that we're in.
Big 2-5.
That's new.
With who?
With the Eagles. That's new. That wasn't in 2024. That wasn't in 2023. That wasn't.
You want me to run them?
Give me one new one. Give me one new one.
All down?
Give me a new one, Dre.
I got you.
A new one.
You're not the best running team in the league anymore. Why is that?
That's not a narrative, Dre. That's just bad. That's just bad play.
No, it's the narrative. You're not running. Saquon Barkley is probably, on paper and stat wise, is probably one of the worst running backs right now.
And not really, because everybody's at like 4.5 or less.
I'm talking about yards per game.
Hey,
yards per carry, touchdown.
Yards of carry. Everybody's at 4.5 or less. Look at the Russian leaders.
I'm looking at them.
Because Jonathan Taylor may be at like 5.2, 5.4, something like that, but he's ahead of the game or something.
And he on a slump. Because your Colts ain't, huh? The Colts.
Yeah. Huh? They've been letting me down ever since I hyped them up.
See? And that's why I told you about that. Some people can't handle the pressure.
Yeah. But that's the thing though. I was just saying that I thought he might be able to handle the pressure. I had faith in the boy.
All right. Let's do this. All right. You ready for this? So Taylor's still the top rushing running back. All right. He got 12,082 yards. His average 5.7.
5.7
yards a game, 106. Let me tell you where Saquon is, okay?
Yeah.
Number 16. Number 16, 140 yards.
Dre.
Guess what he's averaging a game? No. Just guess what he's averaging a game.
3.7. Are you talking yards?
No, a game.
A game? Right, a game?
61.
61. So what about it?
That's not going to win you the game, obviously.
Dre.
It's just like when we talk about Derrick Henry.
I feel you, but that's not, I don't even think that's a testament to, yes, I agree. We're not having a good running game this year. But also, I think that's more of a testament to how good the defenses are playing this season, because like I was just saying, yes, Jonathan Taylor's at 5.7, but everybody else is around 4.
Saquon was at the top last year with 5.8.
Guess what he was
averaging a game.
That was last year.
Double what he is this year. Double.
He don't have to be what he was last year.
They're a running football team. If they don't run the ball, And we talked about this before. A.J. Brown's not a guy who can create separation.
He doesn't have to.
So if we put 2 over there or just play a cover 2, give him some
Then I
help
got
over top,
Devontae Smith.
and that's cool. But is Devontae Smith enough to beat the good teams, the good defenses?
Yes. They just
No,
gotta
because some
they
of them.
just gotta change up the play call. They just gotta change up the scheme. That's
And
it.
whose fault is this? And this goes back to what we was talking about at the beginning. Coach is a big deal. Whether it's the coordinator calling the offense, which at the end of the day, under the offense, the head coach still reports to the head coach. Sirianni should be like, or could be like, yeah, we're not doing that. That's not working. That's what I'm saying. I feel like stuff isn't being done that needs to be done. Whether it's the coach not talking to his coordinators, saying, yo, what are we doing? What's going on here? We need to fix this. We need to stop doing this. We need to run the ball more. Fuck A.J. Brown. Let him talk shit. But we need to do this. Devontae's looking like our number one these days. Fuck him. We paid him. He can shut up. We need to get the ball to Saquon. We need to
No,
use
that's
Jalen
not
Hurts. We
that. That
need to
don't need to
use
be
Jalen
that.
Hurts more
That
in the
don't need to
running
be.
game. Jalen Hurts is not being used enough in the running game. You know what I'm saying? That's part of the running problem, because when he's running the ball effectively and more often, then, bro, we don't have no problems. But he's not. So Saquon's hurting. The whole offense is hurting because they're not running the ball like they used to. And going into December, right now, where we are now, you got to be able to run the ball. And if you can't run the ball, the reason why they're able to win or have great success is when Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley are running the ball cohesively, efficiently, together. You take that element away from them, now you got to figure other shit out. Now we're not worried about Jalen running the ball. So guess what we get to do? Key in on Saquon. Guess what
That's what
we
I'm
get to
saying
do?
though. They don't
We
have
get to
to,
say, fuck AJ.
but they don't have
We,
to be that one dimensional. They don't have to be
I
that.
know they don't.
Right. So that's all I'm saying is. That's
But
all
it's
I'm
part
saying.
of the offense. When you take it away, you get what you get. I'm just saying, look, the proof is in the pudding. You ain't running the ball like you was last year. And guess what? It looked like you ain't repeating that Super Bowl
But we
champ.
wasn't running the ball like that before last year.
But last year you did it and you won the Super Bowl.
My God, everybody with this shit. That is. It takes a team to win a Super Bowl, dog. It wasn't just
I know. The
Saquon.
defense still doing what the defense supposed to do.
Right. We did what the fuck. We scored points.
But you're
We put
not
up
really.
points.
10-7 against the Packers.
Yeah, 10-7 against the Packers. Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, our defense is legit though.
Right. We won various ways. Yes, Saquon went off every game, but we won various ways. That nigga didn't. I mean,
But it starts with the
how many?
running.
Y'all act like
You
he was
know
putting
damn
up 4 or
well.
5 touchdowns a game or something.
You know damn well, especially right now in December and January, what you need to be able to do.
You gotta run the ball, but
You gotta run the ball.
and we have a great running back, so we tried to run the ball and it didn't work.
I'm just telling you, the proof is in the pudding. You asked me what you take away from last year and what was taken away for this year. That's the takeaway. You're not running the ball like you was last year, and now you're in this predicament. That's all I'm saying. You asked me a question, I'm answering it. That's
I
the
asked you
only
about the
thing that
narrative.
changed
I
from
asked you about
last
the
year.
narrative. I asked you about the
The
narrative.
narrative is they not running the ball effectively like they were last year.
That's just what's happening.
And Jalen can't seem to get it right in the passing game.
No, they don't really give him much of a chance to get it right in the passing game. Because like you said, they try to go run heavy, and then all of a sudden he's just throwing deep.
Hold on. Jalen Hurts, number 60. So hold on. This is crazy. I'm not making this shit up. Number 16 quarterback, Jalen Hurts. Number 16 running back, Saquon Barkley.
You saying these numbers like they're bad.
It's not bad, but I'm just telling you where you were last year versus where you are this year.
I understand that. We're not as good as we were last year.
Shit.
I get
In the
that.
passing game, he doing the same he was doing last year, for real, for real. He was 20 at the end of the season last year. He's 16 right now. But see that running attack,
We don't. But Dre, what team is as good as they were last, or as bad as they were last year? We're not the same team as we were last year. We get that. We were never supposed to be the same. We didn't. We don't have the same team we had last year. It's not. It's we're not the same team. We don't have the same pieces.
Why not? I'm pretty sure you do, especially on
Not all the
offense.
same pieces. We changed up some of our trench work. A lot of our
Trench
trench
work,
work
okay,
is different. It's not all the same, baby.
okay. So you blaming it on the offensive line.
I'm not blaming anybody. I'm not blaming anything on anybody. I think we have something to figure out, and I think we can figure it out. I think we have a good coach who's good at figuring things out. I think he's been doing things a certain way for a while that's been working, and I think that he's maybe having a hard time changing it.
Hitting that
And
switch.
I think he may be even having a hard time trusting Jalen Hurts.
So is that the problem?
Maybe
Is it Jalen or is it
trust
scheme
Jalen Hurts.
coordinators?
I trust Jalen Hurts and I trust Sirianni, but I think they might be having a hard time
You, you need to stop trusting Sirianni.
getting together. I don't want to stop trusting Sirianni. No, he got me. We in there. We in there. We got rings.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think it's Sirianni that won that Super Bowl. It was the players on the field. I don't think he had too much to do with the athleticism of Saquon Barkley doing crazy stuff.
Dre,
Like my man ran for 2 G's last year.
Dre.
He ain't even close to 1,000 this year. That's a problem to me. That's a red ass flag.
But he wasn't running into the problems that he's running into this year, where
He's
he's
running into his line.
exactly. That's
They're
what I'm
not getting
saying.
no.
That's what I'm saying. So how can you not give at least some credit to scheme when he's at least 4 yards up the field or ahead of the line of scrimmage before he got to break a tackle? Four or
That's
5 yards,
true.
he already got a first down before he got to hit his little juke move or do his little spin or whatever.
Right. So the line is the problem.
Maybe so, or it may be just so the scheme, or it may just be so that with the whatever, because it's not people don't understand football. You know what I'm saying? People say that, oh, it might be just the line. It's the line. It's the line. It's the line. But
Break football down to
the
me.
line,
Break
the
football
line,
down to
the
me.
line has a scheme too. You know what I'm saying? The line is trying to block, and they're trying to block moving fucking objects. Like they're scheme these offensive linemen. They're not. It's not just big bodies just pushing shit around. They running schemes. They're trying to
I know.
they have specific assignment. Right. They got pools, they got specific assignments. Things like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes these defenses can figure that shit out. And sometimes when you run a shit from year one and it's year two, you run the same shit and you don't want a Super Bowl with that same shit. We didn't figure that shit out.
We got that figured out. We watched film all season.
He's
We
not
ready
he's
for
not
that shit.
that hole's not gonna be open again. He went for 20 on that joint last time. It's not gonna be open ever again.
He getting
We went
five.
I watched that all off season. I watched him run up that same gap.
All
And
right.
you think I'm gonna let it happen again? No, I'm
So let
right
me
here
pose
in
a
this gap.
question.
And not
Let me
only am
pose a
I here,
question.
but I got somebody with me, and then I got somebody else behind me. And I got somebody coming from over there too. We all right
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. So I'm gonna pose you a question. What's the problem?
You the problem. You talk to my quarterback. And I told you not to talk to my quarterback. Don't talk to my quarterback.
What's the problem for real? Because I did talk to Jalen while I was down
Just
there.
told you. I think it's just
I'm asking you
sometimes
what the problem is because I want to know what a solution could be to get them
because of
back on track.
because what you had last year was a beautiful marriage of we already have a great team and then we added Saquon to this scheme, which was already a great scheme. Now the scheme wasn't as scary without Saquon, but it's
Nah,
a good scheme.
it's a good scheme. And that scheme is figured out.
And now it's being less scary.
So what you telling me is that Sirianni didn't switch up from last year and he thought he was gonna come into 2025 doing the same damn thing?
What I'm saying is it just hasn't come together yet.
Motherfucker, it's week 14.
That's okay.
It ain't week 3 or week 4. You
But
have
we we're
14
we're
weeks.
losing we're losing late. We didn't lose early.
Mm. That's true.
We didn't start. We didn't have a bad start. We're not having a bad season.
You're still not having a bad season.
Like, what are we talking about? Why are we acting like we dropped below 500 or something crazy?
I mean, because it's scary hours. That's all.
It is scary. It's week 14 and we're
You don't want to start
playoff.
losing at the end of the season. Shit, I would have been cool if y'all started slow and then started picking it up. You don't want to start losing at the end of the season. Because remember, they did that. What was that, the year before last?
Yeah.
Where they was having a good season and all of a sudden you was like, what the fuck is this? Who the fuck are they?
But Dre, that's not crazy to me. I feel like that's crazy to me. End of the season.
I give you that. I give you that. It's the NFL.
Dre, that's what I'm saying. End of the season, they got our number on this running game. They, you know what I'm saying? They got us
Need time to
figured
refocus.
out. You know what I'm saying?
Refigure it out.
These guys is really pushing, trying to make the playoffs. You're like, you know what I'm saying? They ain't been to the playoffs in a couple of years. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we might take a L here or there late season. You know what I'm saying? So, but if we still make the playoffs, we the problem. You talking about what's the problem? We the problem.
Oh, the media.
Nah. The Eagles, we the problem.
You're not a problem. No one's worried about you.
We a problem. We a
not
problem.
Scary. During
yes,
scary
we are.
hours,
They
you're
all
not
worried.
scary.
Everybody, you should be worried. You should be worried. You should be worried. You should be worried.
I can
now,
go.
let me tell you
I
something.
can go talk.
Let me tell you something.
I can go talk to
should be
all the
worried
other
about that guy,
playoff
Jalen
contenders
Hurts.
right now, and they're not gonna say, "Yeah, I'm worried about the
Let me tell you
Eagles."
something. Let me tell you something. You should be worried about that guy, Jalen Hurts, because they put the ball in his hands. When they do, he is calm, cool, and collected, and he do got those weapons. And
I do.
if Saquon ain't getting them carries, guess what? He might, you know, catch him out there in the you might miss him out there in the flat.
You're gonna miss him. But see, they even stopping that for real. I don't see him getting like
they stopping that, but you might miss it in the come playoff time when you think when it's the third quarter and Jalen Hurts already got 205
cooking.
I've been cooking. Now you don't see this guy. Now you don't see this guy because you think I'm going deep again.
I'm worried about your Eagles.
Don't worry about this, man.
I'm worried about your Eagles.
I'm gonna talk to our quarterback.
I talked to him already.
I'm gonna talk to our quarterback. I'm gonna talk to AJ. I'm gonna talk to I'm just gonna talk to the team.
Too.
I'm gonna just go talk to the team, man. Have
gonna call team meeting.
Yeah, I'm
players only. Is it gonna be players only?
Yeah, just players. No. Yeah, players only, and then I'm gonna talk to Sirianni separately.
Get your ass on. Ain't nobody listening.
I gotta talk to Sirianni separately. I gotta talk to him actually.
And the office door closed.
I'm actually gonna be micromanaging Sirianni for a little while.
You gonna be micromanaging that man, talking to him on the side. Hey, bro.
No, I'm just gonna be standing there, just
how you gonna call a nigga into his office?
Hey,
how you call a nigga into his office?
Right.
Hey, nigga, I need to see you in this office.
I'm already in there when he come in the morning. I'm sitting there with my feet up on his desk,
behind his desk,
eating a donut,
tossing the ball up. What's up? I've been waiting for you. You just now getting in. See, this is the first problem. You should have been here at 4 a.m.
Wow. Nah, because this is how they do it. Because this happened to me before. When you come in like on time and your boss looks at you like,
damn, you just now coming through?
You just getting in, huh? You say you want a promotion?
Wow, that's interesting. That's interesting. Hold on, Sirianni. You said you're trying to win a Super Bowl and go back to back. Whoa, not coming in at 5 minutes before practice.
Come on, dude. I'm counting on you.
Don't micromanage that man. Just get rid of that man. Get rid of him.
Nah. No. He's a good guy.
Okay.
He's a good guy. You give me one. Matter of fact, you give me one ring, I give you 20 years. Fuck it.
That sounds like what's going on with Tomlin and Harbaugh.
Fuck it.
Actually, Tomlin won more than one.
That's how often they coming, Dre. That's how often they coming.
Oh, that shit. We need to leave the Cowboys alone. They all right then.
That's what I just said.
Nah. No, bro.
That's what I just said. We talking about. No. I don't even. Dre, who's the owner of the Browns?
Because now you create a standard. Don't nobody know who the fuck.
Who is the owner of the Browns?
These people.
Dre?
Don't nobody know these people. Don't nobody want to know these
people.
I think it's two brothers.
I remember I knew the name. I can't never remember it, but it's too. That's what I'm saying though, Dre. And that's a terrible, 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 terrible organization. They're a stamp on the NFL. I don't see how they got people coming to the games week in and week out. They have
Jimmy
no chance
Haslam.
of going to the playoffs every year. They have no chance of doing anything every year
Jimmy
for my
Haslam, it
for my
says.
entire life. Huh?
Jimmy Haslam is the owner.
Jimmy Haslam and his brother, right?
Nah, that's a female, D Haslam. I think it's a sister.
His older sister.
He and his wife, D, own the Cleveland Browns.
Oh,
So
okay.
Jimmy and his wife.
Him and his wife own.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, but either way, we don't know those people, and that's a terrible, terrible, terrible organization. Who's the owner of
Yes.
the Jets? Who owns the Jets?
Hey, Deshaun coming back.
Did he?
He had to practice.
Who owns the Jets?
Who
That
owns
is
the
a
Jets?
terrible, terrible, terrible organization, and nobody's ever trying to get the GM or the owner fired or whatever.
Woody Johnson. I knew that one too.
Who's the GM?
Oh, the GM?
Who are the GMs of these crappy organizations? Who's running these organizations?
The
I need
Jets
answers.
GM.
Who
The
are
Jets GM
who's
just got hired in January. His name is Darren Mogi.
who? Organization?
Jets.
Jets. All right, Moki, you got 4 years, 4 or 5 years, however long. What's his contract look like?
Browns GM is Andrew Barry. He was hired in 2020.
All right, he should be gone now, right?
I mean, he ain't doing nothing.
I get, because I guess these guys hire their friends too to do these
No,
jobs.
I just think people present themselves very, very well for a job that they're not really qualified for. And then they probably get some good recommendations and some references.
Yeah, but
Because sometimes you don't even know these people.
but they hold on to these guys for dear life. Like,
But here's the other thing you got to understand about being a GM, though. Sometimes they look for business smart people and not so much football smart people.
yeah, that's another. That's another thing. That's a job.
That could be the problem sometimes.
And that's
He's thinking of ways of saving money,
right. That's a
keeping
job.
some space, getting the best guy for the buck.
Yeah,
But is it really the best guy for that dollar? Or maybe you
yeah.
just need to go pay a guy.
And that's probably a rare talent to be a GM of a organization like that.
I feel like they rotate like a motherfucker on some teams.
Yeah.
I feel like some teams just need to rebuild from top to bottom. Sell the team, new
But then
owner,
I
new
guess the
GMs.
building thing is scary too, because it's like you really just hiring somebody random.
But sometimes you got no. That's why I said completely revamp a team. Like, all right, let's take a terrible organization and team. Let's go with the Jets and the Browns. Let's sell the team. Okay.
That's your first problem.
No. New owner. Okay. That means new juice, new blood.
That's where that presents your first problem right there.
Why?
Because
A lot of people want to be NFL owners, so it ain't gonna be hard to sell the team.
yeah, but no owners want to
How
sell.
much can you
The owner never wants to
charge
sell.
somebody for the Browns?
But nobody ever wants to sell.
But then you're going to continue to suffer. You're going to continue to be a terrible organization and put out a terrible product every week.
Bingo bongo. And that's why I love Jerry Jones. And I
No, because
Cowboys. And I love Jerry Jones because he's
has
a
something in
solid
your
owner,
mind,
solid GM, solid.
not just his skin, but his mind is starting to diminish and deteriorate the older he gets. I don't understand. That's probably why he's not giving it up, because he doesn't understand that
I
or
didn't know
won't
he
accept it.
was biting in a situation.
No. It's not about it. It's about anybody over the age of 70 still trying to function like they're in their 40s and 50s is delusional and crazy.
What is he? You act like a man's trying to play basketball or something. He's just
No.
running
But
an organization.
he's still trying to run a bit. Man, listen, your president was caught on TV falling asleep during a pressy. Like, come on, that's why I
My
never
president?
understood why. Yeah, you're president of the United States. Your president. He's not mine. You know what I'm saying? I don't even like mentioning his name.
Yeah.
It upsets me.
Yeah.
But anyways, don't get me canceled. Okay. Anyways, don't get StreetsCenter shut down. I'm gonna move on. But anyways, your mind starts to lose molecules slowly. It starts deteriorating. So all I'm trying to say is, bro, at some point you need to be like, all right, I'm getting up there. Let's pass this down. Let me
Yeah.
give it to Steve Jones. But like all I was trying to say is sometimes you need to regroup from the top. And yes, the top way may very well be that means you need to sell the team, owner, because you're just not doing it. We need to wash that thing, throw it in the washer, wash it up, throw it in the dryer, maybe put it back in the washer.
Mhm.
When your organization has been the laughing stock of the league, god damn, sell.
But that's what I'm saying though, Dre.
Browns have had 42.
But that's what I'm saying though, Dre. Um when you look at it that way, how can you let a guy like Sirianni or Tomlin, how can you let a guy like Tomlin?
Well, like I said, you gotta have the next man. He either needs to be an equal of that talent or caliber or
Yeah,
better.
yeah. I tell
You
you what they
don't
need
just
to
let him
do.
go not knowing who's next.
I tell you what they need to do,
Who we
right?
talking about?
Because let me tell you, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to get off topic too much. I guess it's not off topic, but I tell
We
you what
all the way off. We an hour in almost.
I haven't even gotten to the
We ain't
topics.
got into none of the shit we was supposed to get into. We pie.
Look, listen. I feel like these organizations, and see, that's why, and I feel like different people got to be running these organizations eventually, man, because they suck. If a good organization like the Steelers, right? The Steelers are one of the best, right?
Always have been.
If they really smart, man, if they could tell, you know what I'm saying, if they could get Tomlin to assist with that development of that next guy.
Hmm.
I mean, nobody wants
He
to train
already
a
on.
replacement.
You mean he already in the coach's room?
He's already yes,
That's kind of what the Cowboys did.
but not like that though. Don't make it
I mean, but
weird.
that's kind of what
Don't
they
make it
did.
cult.
Huh?
Don't make it culty.
I mean,
You know what I'm
and I
saying?
didn't know who dude was, but he's doing a pretty good job.
They made it weird though,
Wow.
because it's like a cult.
But that's how Jerry do. He like to bring
Yeah,
people up,
right. But I don't
develop
mind that
people.
though. I don't mind that though because if you and then also I could, if you've been my GM for 15, 20 years, I'm giving you ownership just a little bit, maybe. If you my guy like that, you know what I'm saying? And that's gonna give you incentive to actually have that next guy ready. Cause
Yeah,
now
but are you giving up ownership?
right, because now even when you're done coaching, when you retired and sitting in Florida just chilling or wherever you at, international, cause they rich as hell.
But a guy like Tomlin's not going anywhere anytime soon.
No, not maybe not, but he would have maybe some incentive to if he has some ownership.
I'm talking about he not leaving football anytime soon.
No, he's not leaving football anytime soon. That's a good thing.
Right. But he may think about leaving the team
Right. And as the owner that has a guy like Tomlin, I would never want you to leave my organization.
until you groom the next man up.
You ain't gotta groom him. You ain't gotta make it weird. I just told you that. Don't make it weird.
I'm not being weird, but I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? Develop. Should I say
Yeah.
develop?
Develop,
Lord have mercy.
develop,
Develop them.
develop. See, you gonna get us canceled.
No, you're going to get it
You use a
canceled.
Shannon Sharp type word. Now that's gonna get us canceled.
Oh man, hell no. Let's get to
All right.
work.
Come on,
Let's
let's
do
get
some
into the
work.
topics. Come on.
Let's do some work. I mean, we already pretty much getting into the topic. We just need to double back real quick. We got way ahead of ourselves. Let's just touch real quick and then we could get back into the NFL shit. But we do need to discuss this. What in the fuck am I looking at? What are we looking at? What am I looking at here?
Let's see, what are we looking at here? We're looking at
You see what I'm saying? Now, see that I like some of these games that they got up here. Notre Dame and Texas A&M. Texas A&M gonna put a hurt. Oklahoma, Alabama. Oh yeah.
I like that just because we need a game like that. That Texas A&M Notre Dame. We need a
What you
game like
mean by that?
because if they bust their ass, then we needed that.
Bust whose ass?
If Texas A&M bust Notre Dame,
I think they're gonna bust their ass.
if they blow them out,
But if they
then you
don't,
know, then
and
then we
Notre
need
Dame
because we
win,
need one blowout in the playoffs at least.
no, we don't. I don't want
Yes,
that.
you do. No, that's always good for the you know what I'm saying for the spirit.
Let the blowout game be Oregon playing whoever this conference champion number 5 is gonna be.
Yeah,
That's gonna be the blowout because I'm sure it's gonna
maybe.
be somebody like Tulane or fucking somebody trash. What I do
Yeah,
find interesting about this now is Texas Tech at number 4 with that $25 million ticket on their roster. They spent 25 mil on their roster.
yeah, and that's why they up there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how they got
Mm-hmm.
there, and that's fine, and that's how it's gonna go, and that's fine. But I don't see them staying up there that long. To be honest
What you
with
mean? This is one more week. This the weekend. Conference championships.
you, I'm
And then
saying
that's it.
I'm saying I don't think they're gonna push to the end.
Who not?
Texas Tech,
To the championship game?
yeah, I don't see them being a real problem like that.
Okay. So they will play Oregon or whoever that conference champ is right there.
Right.
You don't think Texas Tech can beat them?
It's going. I gotta see whoever's gonna be that conference championship. Oregon could beat them. That's what I'm saying.
Oregon could beat who?
Texas Tech.
Hell no.
Oregon could beat Texas.
Have you seen them, nigga?
Yes. Oregon could beat Texas.
Bro. Yeah, okay. But I would love to see Texas Tech against Ohio State.
I want to see that.
I want to see Georgia and Indiana.
I feel like Texas Tech could go either way, man.
I know one thing I'm gonna
Show
love.
me that schedule. Pull up Texas Tech schedule.
I know one thing. I know one thing I'm gonna love though.
Show me Texas Tech schedule.
Alabama, Ohio State.
Yeah, Alabama, Ohio State. That's that's
What?
that's. I mean, that'll be the one. That would be the one. Or Georgia, Bama,
Hold on, let me pull up Texas A&M schedule for you.
Indiana still sitting right there, ain't they? Sitting pretty.
Yeah, sitting pretty, they undefeated.
Sitting pretty, sitting lovely.
Who you think gonna win that conference championship game?
Who is it? Indiana, Ohio State?
Yep.
Oh yeah. Oh, thank God. And so what? That has to knock them out, right? It don't.
Hold
It won't
on.
knock them out. That's
Who?
bullshit.
Knock who out?
It won't knock either one of them out.
I don't think so. Hell no. 1 and 2 playing each other,
Yeah.
and then they not gonna
No.
put you out because you lost your conference championship game. I think that's gonna matter. Nah, they can't do that. That's one loss, bro.
They're not gonna get completely knocked out, but knocked out of top four for sure.
Oh yeah, if they lose, they out of the top 4 for sure.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Top four, maybe
For
even top,
sure.
maybe even top six,
They're gonna be like 6 or 7.
seven. They should be 7 or 8, 7
All
or
right, what
8.
go Texas A&M schedule or Texas Tech schedule you want?
Tech.
Texas Tech.
I want to see Tech schedule.
All right, hold on. I don't know why I pulled up Texas A&M schedule. Texas Tech. They in the Big 12, by the way. All right. They play they bet
Don't say they Big 12.
they play AR Pine Bluff, Kent State, Oregon State. They beat Utah, they beat Houston, they beat Kansas. They lost to Arizona State, beat Oklahoma State, beat Kansas State, beat BYU, beat UCF, beat West Virginia. And they already beat BYU a couple weeks ago, and that's who they play in their conference championship.
See what I'm saying, man? See what I'm saying? You talking about something? Did you see? Yeah, I seen like some highlights of them. I ain't seen them.
They offense crazy. That's all.
I ain't seen them up against no juggernauts like that.
Nah, but we ain't seen Ohio State.
We haven't
We ain't
seen.
seen Indiana.
But Ohio State we know Ohio State's a juggernaut. We already know.
Yeah, they cook. They
We
cooking.
already know that.
But what's gonna happen in these here playoffs
We're
this
gonna
year?
see. Indiana about to see. And if Indiana show me something, then they show me something.
What's showing you something?
I
Winning the
don't know.
game or almost winning the game?
They have to win.
So they can't make it just a close game.
No. What would that do?
I'm just asking you.
I'm saying, but okay, if they make it a close game, then keep them in the top 6.
I mean, because the Buckeyes are number 1. So if you lose a close game, like final seconds, missed field goal or drop pass or something crazy,
Yeah,
where you
yeah.
actually could have won.
Yeah, keep them in the top 5, top 6, something like that. Yeah.
You see
Okay.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. If it's something like that, but if it's like 2 tutties,
But then you got to think about it this way.
that ain't really close.
What happens if Indiana beats Ohio State?
All right.
Now what?
All right. All right. No, so okay, so if Indiana, all right, so I don't see Indiana.
So does that show us that Ohio State ain't real, like we've been saying?
So
They ain't played nobody?
I don't see the Indiana blowing them out. So I'm assuming you
What if
saying
they
that
do?
if they
Hypothetically.
if they beat them in a close game, if they beat them in a close game for Ohio State, because they haven't played nobody, and for them to if they
You lose to Indiana. They did beat Michigan, finally.
okay, so they beat Michigan. Right. That was one thing that we've been
It was
talking.
looking choppy at first.
Right, that's right. But they came out on top of that game. They beat Michigan.
That man can keep his job.
We got to give him that though. You know what I'm saying? Rivalry, they survived. They survived rivalry. Right. He been doing his thing. He been
Straight
doing
up
this.
credit, no draws.
He been doing his thing. Well, he got another.
Yep. And I like the way he ended the season. But I don't know, man. It's the crazy part. This is why I hate college, because talking about this bracket and shit, it's gonna change this weekend again.
Gonna change, of course.
It's gonna change again. I hate talking about this week to week because everything can change.
But that's why we talking about it though, because it's gonna change. It's gonna change. Indiana and Ohio State, we finally gonna get to see which of them with those weak ass schedules who actually belongs.
So let me ask you this.
We won't even see really if one of them belongs, honestly, still, because somebody got to win, somebody got to lose. But I really need to see them against Georgia, or Alabama, or somebody
Georgia
like
and
that.
Alabama got to play each other in the
Tech,
championship.
Texas Tech, or you know, what I'm saying, something like that.
What you doing to the winner or loser of that game?
Who?
The SEC championship.
Who's the SEC championship?
Alabama and Georgia. I'm pretty sure.
I'm taking Bama.
Let me double check. I'm pretty sure.
I'll take Bama because I can still see Bama coming out on top, winning it all.
Yep. Alabama and Georgia, baby.
Yeah, I like Bama.
Texas A&M had to win in order to go, and they lost.
Yeah. I like Bama playing. They've been playing pretty strong.
Roll Tide.
They've been playing pretty strong. I like them, man. I like them to take, honestly, to win on top, just simply because everybody at the top right now got weak schedules.
I like Georgia.
Except for Georgia.
I like Georgia.
Except for Georgia. And they got Georgia, but that's this weekend, so we're going to see.
Man, give me any SEC team.
That's what I'm saying. I think whoever come out on top of that SEC championship is probably going to come out on top national championship.
Yeah. Give me Georgia. Give me Alabama. Give me Texas.
Yeah. Not Texas.
Give me Texas A&M.
Texas is.
Nah, bro. They've been looking good toward the end of the season. Like we were just talking about the NFL. That's how you finish.
Texas A&M.
No, I'm talking about Texas and Texas A&M. Give me any SEC team. Because we talked about it. They schedule and that SEC is different, man.
Where did Texas land this past weekend?
What you mean where?
Where did they land on the rankings, on the playoff polls?
Texas, they picked their shit back up. Hold on. Because I'm pretty sure, I know they was top. They number 13.
Yeah, they ain't gonna well, who they got this weekend? Are they playing anybody? They're done, right?
Ah, yeah, they done.
Yeah, they're done. They done.
They definitely done.
But I like the way he finished, and I think he got his work cut out for him as
the top 10 right now: Buckeyes, Indiana, Georgia, Texas Tech, Oregon, Ole Miss, Texas A&M, Oklahoma, Alabama, Notre Dame. BYU, Miami, Texas, all sitting on the outside looking and hoping something happen.
So who you like?
What you mean? Top 10?
Yeah,
Or
you
to
ain't.
or to win it all?
So who you like coming out of the Big Ten championship, SEC championship?
I think the Buckeyes gonna win.
Buckeyes, okay. You think they're gonna blow them out or what?
I don't know. Because I haven't seen anything to be like, okay,
But you said
that's
they offense this,
I'm
they
gonna
defense.
take Ohio State. I'm gonna take Ohio State because of their
I
defense.
know you saying they're gonna win, but what they are they gonna blow them out or is it gonna be a close game or what? How do you see it? How does it look on to you?
I think they're gonna win by a touchdown or two. I think Georgia and Alabama gonna come down to like a field goal or something silly.
Georgia, Alabama, yeah. I think that's gonna come
Yeah.
down. I think that's gonna end up being like, 31-24 or something like that. Probably not even that many points. Probably 24,
Yeah. Yeah,
20.
we gonna see. But
Yeah,
that's whoever wins that game is gonna win it all to me.
yeah, me too.
Unless I see something crazy happen in the Big Ten championship game where I'm like, oh shit.
I feel like I would if I'm SEC, if I'm Georgia or Alabama. And for one, yes, if I come out on top of whether I'm Georgia or Alabama, if I come out on top of that game, I'm gonna be feeling pretty good. And everybody's gonna be saying, you know, yeah, they look like the better team. But they're gonna be coming off of a tough game for one, late season. And then who will they have? You know what I'm saying? If Ohio State blows out Indiana, if I'm one of those teams, I'm gonna be scared of Ohio State. If they blow out Indiana late season Big Ten championship.
That's gonna be huge. That's why these conference championships are kind of crazy to me.
Yeah. It's not crazy though, it's perfect. We need that.
We need it, but then can you hold it against a team for losing, even though
Well,
they had a great season?
I mean it don't matter though, because you lost, you lost. You know what I'm saying? Either you was gonna lose now or lose later. Either way, you lost.
That's true. That's true. But I'm gonna take Alabama in the SEC championship game. I like Georgia, but Alabama just I know Nick ain't there no more. Saban ain't there, but
Yeah.
it's still Alabama.
Yeah.
It's just something about it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I hear
I mean, you know how I feel about college.
I hear you.
It's like we'll see. Because I just feel like Big Ten teams that are in, I just don't know if y'all have enough. Because like when I was just looking at this, bro, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 SEC teams in the top 10. 5. There's three Big Ten teams, one Big 12, and then Notre Dame, who won't
Yeah.
grow the fuck up and join a conference. That's how they
The
always get
only
in.
yeah,
It's kind of smart
yeah.
because you're always gonna beat out the other independents.
And the only reason I don't hold these schedules against or hold it against Ohio State much is because they just might be, sleep. You know what I'm saying? It's not really their fault. They don't make they schedule like that. You know what I'm saying?
Who? College?
Yeah,
I mean, they get to pick who they play in the beginning of the season and shit like that.
yeah,
And then
yeah.
they
A
get into
few
their
games.
conference games.
Right, right. That's what I'm saying. It's not really their fault that they got you know what I'm saying, got a weaker schedule.
True. I mean, we're gonna see this weekend.
Right,
That's why this weekend is the weekend. We're gonna find out who's who, and we're gonna find out what the playoff about to look like.
right.
I mean, I really can't tell you who. It's, to be honest with you, it's kind of like we looking at the NFL. It's like there's no one team that you really looking at like, damn, yeah, y'all gonna be in trouble. Y'all got to play them. There's nobody I'm really looking at. And yeah,
Sure.
it's the Big Ten teams because it's the Big Ten and the schedule, and it's not a lot of good teams in there. So if you come out of there, it's just like, oh, whoop-de-doo.
Right.
Whoop-de-doo.
Whoop-de-doo.
And it's the SEC teams. You like, damn, y'all had to battle all season to get here. But who's the top dog though? Who really is the top dog? Because they all got losses
Right.
at this point. They all have had moments where you're like, damn, what the fuck was y'all doing? What the fuck was that?
Exactly.
So, we're gonna see. I
Exactly.
will say this: the way the matchups look, it's interesting. I'm here for it. It should be some interesting college games to end the season, going into December and January. We're gonna see some
Right.
shit,
Right.
and I think that's big for the game. And I think that's why they do some of this shit. because people gonna want to watch. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I got for college. We'll see. We gotta wait another week before we can really even say what's what. Because these conference championship games this weekend, it's probably gonna be the one time where we can look at these teams and be like, oh, okay, they the real deal.
Yeah.
Because it's pressure.
Right.
And then you go out and perform against another team in your conference that was supposed to be it.
Right.
And then you
Exactly.
beat them. That's what I'm saying. If Indiana beats Ohio State, then you're going to have to look at Indiana and be like, okay, well, hold the fuck up now.
What y'all
All
doing
right,
here?
Buckeyes, is y'all for real?
Right.
How far do they drop? You know what I'm saying? It's all these kind of scenarios where you got to be like, but then if Ohio State go in there and blow them out, then you're like, see, yeah, we knew Indiana wasn't shit. Go ahead and drop them out of the bracket. Just go ahead and drop them completely out. We know what they on. Let them go play in the Mud Tire Bowl or some shit.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? All right, let's get on from that shit. Let's get into these NFL games. I mean, how you want to do this? You want to recap from week 13 and go on to 14, or you want to just get right into 14 and then do it like
We can
that?
we can recap. We
Okay.
can
So what was the biggest takeaway from this past weekend, Thanksgiving weekend?
Well, we ain't even talked about Shador, man. We gotta talk about Shador, of course.
What do we see? You being the media problem. I don't need to talk about Shador. He lost. He had an okay
No,
game.
well,
He wasn't.
well, well. It's not that I'm being a media person. It's just there's always talk, and they talking about him right now, and and everybody's talking about the Jerry Judy conversation that he had on the sideline.
Why?
I don't know.
Why every time? God damn! Can these men not talk to each other with
On the
passion? Can I
sideline.
not talk
On
to
the
my?
sideline.
I can't talk to
Dre,
my quarterback after a play where we might
Dre,
have been off page.
on the sideline during the game.
I can't talk to my quarterback.
Right. We having an emotional conversation.
That's
That's
what I'm
okay.
saying. Like, we gotta stop with this shit. Every time we see somebody talking to somebody, they act like he threw his helmet at him or threw the
Right.
clipboard at him or smacked
Right.
it down. They was sitting there looking at a play. He was probably telling them, bro, I'm open right here. Look.
Right.
And Shador was like, yo, I ain't see you. What the fuck? My
Right.
bad, bro.
That's
Like,
like
why you
that's
gotta
like
get at me like that?
that's like this clip that's been going around, man, with Dez Bryant and Jason Witten. And I remember you seen that clip? It was back in the day. It was back in the day. The clip was so during like when it was live during the game, Jason
Mm-hmm.
Witten, it looked like, and well, the commentator made it also helped it look like, because what he said was that Jason Witten was basically scolding Dez Bryant, and Dez Bryant was having basically throwing a temper tantrum, throwing another temper tantrum.
Right.
But with the clip, you can actually hear the real audio on the sidelines. Them niggas, they were just hyping each other up.
You talking about this right here?
Yeah.
Like, but that's
So
to my
the
point. Look, they just having a passionate conversation. Yo, you on that bullshit. I told you to meet me right here. No, you should have
but
went left.
he
No.
not even saying that.
Fuck
He
you.
not even saying that, Dre. They're hyping each other up, and when they were in that
When
conversation
you
right
listen to the
there.
audio,
Yeah, when you listen to the audio, he was telling them like, "Yeah, you was exactly where you were supposed to be. You did your thing. I did my thing. We did our thing. We
but
nice.
see, to the people watching this, they're like, oh, they fighting. They fighting.
They fighting. They fighting. They fighting. That's what I'm saying, man. It's the media always saying some crazy stuff, making up these crazy narratives and whatnot. Um, yeah, they supposed to have a passionate conversation on the sidelines. I did want to talk
Why
about.
not?
I did want to talk about Shador's game. Just because
Talk
we've been
about it.
talking about Shador.
Talk about it.
It wasn't really that bad. I told you if he threw 25 passes, he would throw. He would complete at least 14, 15 of them, and he did.
Mm-hmm.
He's not. He's accurate. He does have to get the ball out quicker, but he's got to get more weapons, and he just got to get a better team around him overall.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
And that's why I didn't really want to talk about it. Because
Okay.
to me, it was more so Shador should be playing, to me. That's it.
Yeah.
Plain and
Shador,
simple. I'm not expecting him to go out and go crazy because he doesn't have anything to go crazy with. Like Jerry Judy, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Because first of all, you're not that guy. to even come talk to me. Come on, dude.
Barely a one.
Jerry Judy.
You're barely a one.
Even as a rookie, yes, I'm a rookie, but don't come talk to me. You can't talk to me.
Because if you're my one, I'm upset every day. Every time I come to practice, every game, when I come to camp next off season, if you still my one, if I'm at whoever camp I'm at next season, if I got Jerry Judy as my one, I'm not that happy.
I'm not that happy, and I don't expect a lot in the pass game if that's my one.
Right.
And then I got a bunch of fellas. So yeah, I want to see Shador get reps. And yes, I think he should be a starting quarterback. And that's what we got. So now I don't even really need to talk about it or view him because there's not a lot going on around him for him to really succeed. Now, yes, he's gonna get the reps. He should start the rest of the season.
Right.
He should be the starter going into next year. Now get him some help. Get him a receiver.
Right. And honestly,
Get the O line together so he ain't got to run for his life, and we can get the running game going, like when we had Nick Chubb. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I didn't really want to speak on it, because when you look at his stats and you look at the game, you're like, all right, it was pedestrian.
right.
But it's not going to be anything else because he ain't got no help.
Right. Now that brings me back to the other conversation, Dre, because you know what I'm saying? Because we always got to bring it back here on StreetsCenter. We got to circle it back. And we got to spin the
Circle
block
back.
and
Spin the block. Come back
It's
around.
the center of the street. Do some of these owners and these organizations give a fuck about their organizations? Because when you look at a team like the Browns, like the Jets, who actually need a quarterback. They have a quarterback. They've had a quarterback problem for my entire life. As long as I've been born, the Browns, they suck. They haven't been able to keep a quarterback.
Nope.
Or have, right, exactly. And they play games. They're playing these games they have a solid quarterback just kind of sitting in the sitting on the bench. I don't even have to use a metaphor, just sitting on the bench all
He riding
season.
the pine.
You could be developing him, you could be doing whatever, you could be getting him reps, whatever. You could be starting this guy, you know what I'm saying? This is a guy that needs to be starting,
Just to
he needs
see
to
what
be a
he got.
starting NFL quarterback. And y'all are playing games. And it's like, even if you want to say, even if all of these guys, these owners, GMs, coaches, media, everybody wants to say, okay, Shador, he wasn't mature in the meetings. He wasn't mature throughout the what were y'all? Were y'all mature? Are y'all mature? Are y'all showing him how to be better, or are y'all trying to teach him a lesson? Are y'all breaking the book?
But they talk about it all the time. NFL players, old NFL players, current. There's no development. You
But
got to
that's
develop
bullshit.
yourself.
But that's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Because we know that we see guys improve, and we know that they're not doing that by themselves. These guys aren't coming out and becoming better players overall. They're not doing that by themselves. And they're going to practice. They're going to these camps. Every camp, every training you go to, you're developing.
Right.
Every time a coach gives you a little tip, every time a coach gives you a little, hey, you did this wrong, you could do it this way. Hey, every time you're in the
They're
film
saying that,
room,
but they're
every
saying
time
even
you're in
that
the
little
film,
stuff is
no,
not happening.
fuck that. Every time you're in the film room, you're being developed. You're developing. You're getting your game
Okay.
better. The coach is
Okay.
there to help you get your game better. If you're not developing, you're a dumbass. That's your fault. You should be using every opportunity to develop it. And that's not just for the developee, that's for the developers. So if NFL, whoever's looking at that saying that the NFL doesn't develop, he should they're looking at it the wrong way. Because in any organization, you should be looking at it as though these motherfuckers that's in my organization, I need to help them be better if I want my organization to be better.
Right, but that's what I think people have been saying is like some of these teams, some of these organizations, they're not doing even the little stuff that you're talking about. They're bringing them in. They're bringing them in expecting, or putting them out there expecting for them to just be great
Right. So
or do
that's what I'm
good.
saying though. That's what I'm saying though. So we're acting like Shador is doing something crazy. He's
I'm not
just
even
as
talking about
mature.
Shador because he plays for the Browns.
He
We
plays for the
already know what's
Browns.
going to
That's
happen
what I'm
there.
saying
We
though.
already
But
know.
that's what Right.
They've had a 30-year, they've had a 30-year long coaching carousel.
Yeah.
Come on. Then you went out and spent buku money, which
Yeah.
put you in a chokehold on Deshaun. And you knew he was getting into some bullshit. What are you thinking about?
Right.
This
Right.
man, for all we know, he could have been going to jail after you gave him that big ass contract. Like, am I lying?
Stop.
All the stuff that was coming up about that man, I thought for sure he's about to be put under the jail. 100 plus
Yeah.
people coming forward.
Yeah.
And I don't mean to throw the man under the bus or put him back out there, but shit, it is what it is. They went and got that man, gave him the bag that they're still paying for.
They still got to pay that man.
And
He's
he just now
still
showing up to practice.
he doing whatever he want within that organization.
He out getting married, going to parties, hanging
Doing his thing.
out,
Probably,
chilling. I
he
don't see
probably
nothing football related when I see this man.
he probably got married at the facilities for
Now
free.
he back at work at practice.
What's up, y'all? Y'all
Hey,
losing, huh?
did y'all miss me? I'm back. So now what does this mean for Shador? They gonna throw Deshaun out there? Shit, because they do pay him a lot. You got to play something. You got to play a couple games, bruh.
No,
We
they
need a
ain't
couple
throwing.
games up out of you.
No, they said no. Shador's gonna be the starter. Shador's gonna be the starter.
I know, but I'm saying Deshaun just coming back to practice. So what's up? They gonna play him?
I don't think so.
That'd be stupid. But I mean, they are paying the man. I guess I'm gonna tell you right now. If he healthy, I'm gonna put his ass out there.
He might do something. That nigga was nice.
That's what I'm saying.
Not on the
If you
Browns.
if you healthy, shit, I might win the last 4 games of the season. Make it interesting for the AFC North.
Nah, they need to. I don't know. They need to get another draft pick.
They need receivers in Cleveland.
Yeah, they need it. They need to draft a receiver. Who
They
do
don't need to do nothing on defense.
They always see, and that's their problem too. They always draft a fucking quarterback. This time they drafted 2,
that would,
and
bro.
2 of the
This
first
is
3 rounds.
this is exactly what we've been talking about, bro. It's time for the owner to sell because obviously, this isn't working anymore. Why the fuck would you draft 2 rookie quarterbacks? Then you treated one like trash.
And you don't have receivers. You got
You started the season with the 40-year-old.
You got
After
Jerry
you
Jeudy as
drafted
your
2
1,
rookies.
and you drafted 2 rookie quarterbacks, and you got Jerry Jeudy as your wide receiver 1. So you don't care about your offense, I guess, because you gave all your money to Myles Garrett.
Look, I'm not gonna say nothing about them giving money to Myles Garrett. He deserved every penny. Okay,
Every penny. I'm just
every
saying
dime
they thought
gets.
that was enough.
I mean, he keeps them in most games. The defense keeps them in most games.
Keeping me in games is not enough. That's what
I know,
it's like
but like you just said, they keep going to go get the wrong quarterbacks and doing stupid shit on the offensive side. How you build this great defense and then fuck up on offense so bad? And I can't even say all bad because they do seem to go get good running backs.
Well, yeah.
Their offensive line is not the most terrible thing in the world.
So what's the problem? It's just their receiver?
It's the receivers. It's the fact that they haven't had a quarterback. And I can say, I'm not even going to be disrespectful. Now they got 2 quarterbacks that can do some work. Because Dylan didn't look trash. He didn't look too bad. Dylan Gabriel didn't look too bad. But look what he's working with. Look what he's working with. Look what they're all working with. You see what I'm saying? So it doesn't really matter who's that quarterback when I don't have any good receivers. And I am going to be disrespectful on that. They ain't got no receivers.
They don't have no receivers.
Jerry Judy's my number 1. Stop. Come on. Where would he be number 1 anywhere else? Wasn't he with Denver? What was he doing in Denver?
Number 1.
What was he doing?
Number 1ing. He was
He's all right, but he's not a guy. He's a 2. That's what the point I'm trying to make. He's a 2. He's not a number 1.
He needs to be a 2 right now to a number 1 guy, but they don't have a number 1 guy.
They need to go. But see, this is what I'm saying. They need to rinse their rag out, hang it up on the clothesline, let it dry, let somebody else come get it.
They'll get an early draft pick, so they should be able to go get a receiver, a nasty one. What they gonna
Unless
do?
they need to go get Jeremiah Smith, tell him to come up the street.
That would be beautiful.
You feel me? Tell him to come on up the street.
Wouldn't that be something?
Talk to me.
They would have all the young guys. They would have That
Shador.
guy, they would have Shador, they would have Jeremiah Smith, the wide receiver, they would have Judy in the backfield, Jetty in the backfield. They would have a young guy core.
Because Jukins, however you say the hell his name, he a good back.
He's a good back.
But
He's
that's
a
what
good
I'm
back.
saying. It don't matter if he's a good back. You're not really gonna be able to tell because we know that's all y'all got. Ain't nobody coming out there worried about them
Right.
damn receivers. We playing man to man all game. We're gonna stack the box, and you ain't running at all. So dead. And we're gonna keep your defense on the field, and they're gonna get tired, and we're gonna be able to put some points up on them at some point. That's the game plan every
Exactly.
week against the Browns.
That's the thing about, your depending on your defense to win your games, defense to win championships. It's like your defense really 4 quarters, dog. It's tough.
It's hard.
It's tough, especially when
It's
your offense
dangerous.
isn't holding up drives. So now your defense is on the field forever.
That's what I'm talking about.
Field all
You
game.
leave your defense hanging out there to dry because you're going 3 and out, 3 and out,
Right.
3.
Back
Then you
again.
turn the ball over. Now you really didn't fuck. They just got off the field. And I be seeing Myles Garrett. He'd be like, "Oh, you see what I'm saying?"
But don't have to worry about with as much with I feel like Shador interceptions, turnovers.
No, because he's not a turnover machine. That's one thing he got in his bag.
He might be a 3 and out guy.
He ain't turning it over. He might take a sack that he don't need to.
Right.
I do want to update something. Actually, you know what? Let's go through these games real quick from last week. Just a few of them that need to be spoken about. So the Chiefs did lose to the Cowgirls.
Yeah.
I don't know how or why, but it
I
happened.
wasn't expecting that. I'm
Not at all.
confused.
It's Any Given Sunday this year, man.
It's Any
I don't
Given
know where
Sunday.
you've been, but it
It
was
is
Any Given Thursday.
Yeah. It is the Cowboys.
The Bengals beat the brakes off the Ravens.
Man, that didn't make any sense to me at all. But
Bro, Joe Burrow is that dude.
he is that dude. That's what type time
He got weapons.
This is the type time that the Cowboys be on, where they be all of a sudden just America's team beating the Chiefs.
Bro, I keep trying to tell people though, like the Cowboys, they have a couple of good games and people get on that horse. And I'll be like, whoa, they've had 12-5 seasons back to back. Back to back.
Right.
I don't care what the fuck they do I don't care. I do not care.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter in the
It doesn't
least.
matter.
I want to see when it comes January what they do. Because I've seen Dak have MVP seasons. I've seen the Cowboys go 12-5.
He's one of the best quarterbacks in the league. I had no idea I had no idea he was that doggone close to beating Tony Romo's passing yard record for the
I
team.
believe it. Man,
I had no
the
idea he
man,
was that close and that
the
fast.
dude throw for 300-400 a game.
Yeah.
He got Lamb, then you added Pickens.
Yeah. But
He keep a
Romo
good tight end.
had a lot of 300-400 games too. Romo.
Yeah, but shit, he had some dog receivers.
Yeah, that's why I
He
was
had
really
Jason
surprised.
Witten.
That's why I was really surprised.
That's why you right about Jerry. You can talk shit about Jerry, but he bring the dogs in. He let the dogs out.
He brings the guys. This is a good team. They should be beating the Chiefs. They should be the ones competing with the Chiefs.
But they can't get it done. They can't get it done. And as good as Dak is, he's his own worst enemy.
Right.
Because at the worst time, he want to throw a pick or fumble the ball.
Fumble or
Bro,
something.
what the fuck are you doing?
Right. He learned that from Tony Romo. Is you got to be perfect until
You got to be perfect at every aspect.
In every aspect until we need you to be. Until the game is on the line. And then you do whatever you want. Tony Romo taught him that. Be nice. Go 16. Go 26 for 29, 348, 3 tutties, and then throw 2 picks to finish
Or
it
fumble
off.
the ball.
Right.
Or take a sack when you didn't really need to take a sack.
Right.
So we'll see how they do going forward. They got the Lions next. So I don't know. I'm not going to speak too crazy about the Cowboys. I'm not going to speak up or down about them because I don't care about what they do in the regular season. That's what people would keep forgetting. And Stephen A gets on my nerves, but he's right because as bad as people want to be on that bandwagon and talk about them winning these games, and that's cool. They do that.
Right.
But when the playoffs come, and they do come every year, they don't get it done.
It's too
We
cold.
was what? 9-8 that one year. We went to Jerry World and put a hurting on them. Wild
Yeah.
card weekend, put a hurting on them. I wasn't even expecting that. But then again, I was, because I'm not ever worried about the Cowboys in the playoffs.
Shouldn't be.
It don't matter what their seed. They could be the number 1 seed. I expect them to lose their first game.
Right. Right.
The Chiefs, on the other hand,
So what is it? Is it now? Is he getting quarterbacks that are technically good but don't have that factor? Is Dak Prescott technically one of the best quarterbacks in the league? But
it's pressure though. Pressure busts pipes.
though, that's what I'm saying though, because when you see a guy like, I don't think Patrick Mahomes is bounds and far beyond better than Dak Prescott. He could do some no look passes, I guess.
When you look at the stats, it's like,
When you look at the stats, Dak Prescott might even, if you look at the stats, Dak Prescott might be better because I'm pretty sure he throws for more yards every season.
oh, for sure, because Patrick doesn't always have to do the most though.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But all he do is keep you in the game and then win it for you.
Listen to this. Let's look.
I think you know what it is too. And then Dak Prescott, man, yeah, Dak Prescott.
All right, listen to this. Listen. Shit, this is just this year though. It looked like they showing me. But let's just go with this year. Yards for the season, 32-61 for Dak, 32-38 for Mahomes. 25
That's what I'm
touchdowns for
saying.
Dak, 22 for Mahomes. They both got about the same amount of picks, 8 and 7.
This has been a bad off season for Dak, for real.
Off season, you mean? Or you mean like it's been an off
Yeah,
season?
it's been an off season, and he had an end. And
Isn't it an off year though?
I wouldn't say it's an off year. It hasn't been as clean for him.
I don't know, man. I just think you right about that one thing that we were just talking about. I don't think Dak has that next gear that he ain't got that Mamba mentality when it comes to the playoffs.
And
It's like the regular season, he's a dog.
I think he does have that mentality, but it's different in football. You can
Does
have the
he really
mentality.
though?
You
Does
can
he
have
really?
but that's the thing. You can have the mentality, but if it don't translate, it just don't translate. Because he go
Yeah,
out
but
there and
he's his
it
own
look
worst
like
enemy. Like I said, though, he puts his team in those. What we always talk about. Don't lose. Don't be the guy that loses the game. Dak be the one that loses the game. Like, can we say that about Pat? Is Patrick the one that be losing us the game?
never,
You know what I'm
never,
saying? Dak be the
never,
one.
never. And if we put it in his hands, we know he can win us the game. It's not the
He
same
can
with
go
that.
down and get us. He can
It's
go
not
down and get us in
when
field goal
it
range.
comes to hero ball. I'm not putting the ball in Dak hands. Now, if
I
I
wish
want to
I
go,
could put it right in CD
if I
Lamb's
need to go
hands.
12-5, if I need to go 12-5 and put asses in the seats, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have that
Dak
press
Prescott, your guy.
as my QB1 for sure, 100% of the time. If I want a guy that's gonna make my wide receivers happy, yeah, Dak Prescott for sure, every time.
He gonna spin that ball.
He gonna spin that money. He gonna spread it out. He gonna make you look good. He gonna make you. He
But
gonna
in
get
January, when you ask him to go out here and win you a playoff game, he pull his gun out and shoots it down his
right.
throat.
And it's not just him. It's not just him because when you look at his wide receivers, you got. I mean,
He ain't had two like this though.
right. But when you look at Lamb, right, Lamb could drop at any point in the game. At any point in the game, though. At any point in
Lamb's
the game,
nasty.
though, he could be yes, and he could give you 10 for 117, and then at any point in the game, when they need it, he could drop that thing.
He
A
could drop
clean
it.
drop, right in his
It'd be
hands,
a
drop.
clean drop.
That's
Yeah.
Lamb. He could do that. Am I lying? He could do that.
Nah, he
He's
did. He did
capable of
it.
that.
He did it. What, the couple nights? He did it
He's
last
done
week or the
it.
week before.
He's done it. I'm
He was
not saying
dropping
that
them
because
things.
I think that's potentially we've seen it. He be dropping it, and he's dropped it in big games, and he's dropped it in big moments. He's dropped it,
Yeah.
and then Pickens is new to this team, but we know what Pickens can get into.
Right. Can I touch on that for a second though? And this has been a thing I feel like in the league for a little minute. What's up with the drop balls and you're a fucking wide receiver, bro? Like, do we need to go back old school where you standing in front of the thing, just catching them things as they shooting out? Is it different? We need to go back to
Yeah,
basics on catching. Cause it's not just
yeah.
Lamb.
But
I see
see,
a
and
lot of wide receivers that you shouldn't be dropping the ball or you don't expect it from. They got drops. And you'd be looking like, bro, what the fuck? Am I tripping? Is the ball that hard now? Is that thing coming out that hard? Because I had a quarterback that used to zoom that thing. You better catch that motherfucker, cuz.
catch it. It don't matter how fast. It don't matter.
It don't matter. Put some gloves on or work on your hands, build your hand strength up or something. Do more hand exercises.
But what you got to do? I don't care what you doing over there. When I look over there, the ball better not be on the ground.
I don't mean to spill the beans or tell people doing something they don't know, but they got these sticky gloves out there. You
I
better go
don't,
put some of them on, bro.
I don't care what you doing over there. Just make sure when I turn back around, the ball better not be on the ground
That's all I know.
because I put it in the air.
That's all I know. And it's just crazy. I feel like it was an epidemic for a little while there. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is going on?
I think
But
it was probably something that came with the spitting epidemic.
that's just fucking wild. And I'm gonna make a public service announcement. Any man spit on you, you deserve the right to run in his shit.
A public service announcement for that.
Yep. Because I
Mercy.
like what Mike Tomlin said. He said, shit, go with your instincts.
Right.
Do what comes natural to you. And I believe that if a man spit on you, I'm running in his shit. I'm going right in the shit. I'm telling you straight up. That's just crazy to me, bro. Like we talk about, it's the ultimate sign of disrespect. Especially man to man, you in my face and spit. It's one thing if we talking and you spit down at my feet or something like that. And you like, what's the? Know what I mean? Hey man, you
So what's
spit
going on?
at my,
Why are we
spit
seeing
in
that
my
in sports?
face.
Why are we seeing that in sports so much?
I don't, bro. I want to say, I heard somebody talking. It was a football player, and they was talking about the one dude who got punched in the nuts, Warren Jennings. He be like, yo, he be saying some crazy stuff you shouldn't say to a man. And he's surprised he ain't get punched in the jaw yet.
Mm,
So I think that has a lot to do with it. But I
mm-hmm.
feel like, bro, spitting on a man though?
Yeah.
Like what happened to like, all right, meet me between the lines?
Right.
Or hell, shit, meet me in the parking lot. We can scrap like men.
So you think it might be people not being obviously having some low emotional quotients, low emotional stability. You know what I'm
I think
saying?
it's the intellectual part of it.
Yeah.
You got to be smart. That's why when coaches, when shit get chippy on the field, you look over and your coach doing this. Be smart. Don't let
Right.
them take you there. Don't let them
Right.
take you there. But a man spitting on you, I'm going right there.
So you
You can push me, shove me, you can smack me in the face mask. That's one thing. This is a violent sport. It get physical. All right, cool. Whatever, motherfucker. Talk your shit back. Smack him in his helmet. But spitting, let's change sports real quick for a second and talk about when it happens in the NBA with a particular NBA player. Some of that shit Draymond does to people to get technicals, I would have ran in his shit.
yeah.
You stomp on me,
But okay, Dre. So you
he's
saying like
hitting somebody in the nuts.
right? So when you look at the NFL though, being as though they got they padded up, they got helmets on the shit. You think it might just be a reaction as far as like, okay, this nigga just said something crazy. I can't really strike him like I want to. I'm just gonna spit
But
on this thing.
bro, you done seen somebody get up in somebody's, you done seen somebody go up in somebody's face mask or under their face mask, get up in that chin strap.
And
You
that
done seen
helmet will
somebody
come
grab
off quick
somebody's
too.
face mask. You done seen somebody
Yeah.
get punched in the helmet, smacked in the helmet.
Yeah.
You ain't got to spit on him, bro. And like I said, what happened to
Yeah.
just getting a motherfucker back on the next play in between the lines?
I don't know. I have no idea. I have no
Ain't that how
idea.
you do?
That's what
Whether it's
you
a teammate or somebody on the other team. Oh, I
it's
got you
right
next play.
there. Right, it's
I
right
got
there.
you next play.
The opportunity is right there. You don't have to why you don't have to react right there. Like literally next play, I can do something to you. I don't even
That's
have to I could it could be a free play for y'all just so I could put the beats on you.
that's why I don't understand it, bro. That's why I don't understand it.
I might let y'all get a first down just so I could just so we can jump you. Me, we about to jump you and let y'all get a first down.
Yep. So I can smack you. I just told both my defensive linemen to scoot to the left. I want to meet you in the hole.
Right.
So I can ring your bell, show you what I'm really talking about. Because I ain't got to spit on you. I ain't got to get myself in trouble, get my money took, get
I'm coming.
suspended, which is money too. You get
Right.
suspended, that's dope. And they always catch the second man. That's what I don't like.
Yeah. Of
They
course.
always get the dude reacting.
Of course. Yeah.
Like with the Jalen thing, dude spit on him. That's what really fucked me up about that. We talk about Jamar Chase spitting on somebody, bro. Then he tried to deny it. First of all, I gotta keep it a bug. If you're gonna do something like that, stand on business.
Yeah. No, 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 no. Because he probably
So don't duck from it. You did it. Own it. If you're gonna do something that drastic, own it. Because first of all, we talked about this with the trooper who pushed the college kids while he was in the tunnel. Bro, there's cameras everywhere. You can't deny that, bro. At an
yeah.
NFL game, at a college game, there are cameras everywhere. They want to capture everything. That's why
Right.
we can see people on the sideline fussing at each other. Bro, you can't get away with nothing. I seen a dude picking a booger. He didn't even know he was on the camera. Come on, man. So I don't know what it is. I just know one thing. You get spit on, I think you deserve the right, you earn the right
To get smacked up.
to get hands put on you.
Yeah.
Simple. I don't even care what happens after that. Coach, I'm suspended next game because I'm about to go fuck him up.
Right.
Make the easy on the fine. Easy on the fine. Because I had to. He spit on me, coach. I didn't know what else to do.
And make sure his fine is larger than
It's
mine.
higher than mine.
Right.
So, and I just I don't understand it, bro. I don't understand it. It's another thing I don't understand. I don't want to get into it, but it's just like I don't know what it is with this society and what's going on in the world, but a lot of shit is just like, yo, what are we doing? What are we doing? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. And I think maybe, do you think people maybe because they feel like they can get away with shit?
I don't know. That's what I. But it's that's dumb though because they know they on camera. They always
Do you
on
think it's that?
camera. I don't know. I feel like because they gotta know they always on camera.
Maybe it's because people think they can get away with shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I think but that's dumb though because I feel like they gotta know they on camera all the time, wherever they at. Most of the
Wherever
time
they
they
at
on
on the
camera.
field.
Right. So I don't know what they be thinking. I don't know, just
Motherfuckers
stupid
need to,
in the moment. I don't know why it seemed like it's going around at the moment. I think that just might be a crazy coincidence. Yeah, it probably just they think they can get away with it.
I just think it's crazy.
Hmm.
But yeah, but then the Bears beat your boys. I
Bears
wasn't
beat my
expecting
boys.
that for real, but the Bears is playing good football.
Yeah. Shout out Caleb Smith, man.
Caleb Williams,
Caleb Williams. Shout out Caleb Williams, man, because
new
it was
coach.
a lot right. It was a lot of talk and about him and whether or not, he could play or, whether or not last season was on him.
Coaching.
Yeah. But he looking pretty decent.
I like it. We're gonna see. We gonna find out what's real this weekend though.
Yeah, but I like the fact just the fact that the Bears will be able to compete again. You know what I'm saying? At least, you know what I'm saying? They got a decent quarterback that might be able to make them look like a good franchise,
Right.
again.
And I'm saying the same thing from another quarterback for real for this year too. And it's been
Yeah.
a couple hard years for him, but Bryce Young,
Yeah.
he had a hell of a game
Hell of a game.
against the Rams.
Yeah, and that's he had a couple weeks. It's like a couple weeks back to back. He had pretty good.
Yeah, man. They on the road. They 7-6.
Yeah,
They making the NFC. They making the NFC South a little bit tight.
I think Bryce Young is he's a good guy too. I just think it's going to take a lot if they're trying to get to the playoffs. It's just one of those organizations, man. It's going to take a lot for them if they're trying to do anything in the playoffs at some point.
Yeah,
I
for
hope
sure.
I hope they can get there.
But see, here's the thing. Because of the division that the Panthers are in, they can make it happen. They can do something. It's not like it's
Their
completely
division's not that
off.
tough. Their
Huh?
division is not. Their division is not that tough. They got the Bucks. That's it. Atlanta's is can be wishy. Atlanta's wishy washy. They got quarterback problems. Saints are shit. Honestly,
No, but that's what I was saying. I'm saying the way the
they
NFC
really need to
South is
make
set
be
up.
making a push right now. They really did. I feel like over the next few seasons is their time. They need to be making a push while they got these guys trying to figure out their quarterback situations. And the
Right. You
Bucks,
talking about Atlanta and New Orleans?
Atlanta and New Orleans, and you know what I'm saying, the Bucks, they got a good thing going. They don't always look, you know what I'm saying, the best.
They
You
be
know what I'm
in
saying?
they be having some injury problems. Like Mike Evans ain't been playing the last couple weeks.
Right. And he looking like
Bucky Irvin
not
was out.
but yeah, he be out. Mike Evans, you gonna have to deal with that now that he on the tail end. You just gonna have to
True.
start dealing with him. You got the young guy, you got the rookie
Yeah,
receiver.
Ibuka.
He's nice.
You got Godwin still.
Right. But and Bake, he's not young anymore either.
That's true,
Bake, he's
but
not
Bakey's still
he-
Bakey.
he's still Bakey. He's
But
still Bakey. But
I'm
I feel
gonna
like
say
if
this though.
and I'm just saying that to say that Bryce Young and the Panthers, if they wanted to make a push, the time is now.
Yeah, the time is now.
Because although New Orleans is what I'm saying, having a situation, they're still a pretty decent organization. They still gonna they
They
come
gonna
back.
reload sooner or later.
They gonna reload. You know what I'm saying? People like playing in New Orleans. Apparently, those guys, even with losing seasons, don't be wanting to leave New Orleans. So
Right here.
yeah, they be staying right
Well,
there.
you know what it is though, Chad. They got that voodoo on them.
They got that voodoo.
They
They
doing
got
that
that
voodoo.
trophy. They got that
They keeping you with food and voodoo.
food and voodoo. Voodoo.
What else? What else we need to talk about from last week? Seahawks spanked the Vikings. I could
Crazy,
kind of see that. I think I called that.
crazy.
Your
Man,
Colts took another L.
I was looking at the L. Man, Jay Jett is about to do he about to be gritty and on what's his name?
Helmet.
Graves with him, yeah, on his head if he don't stop playing.
He gonna be doing the heel toe on that motherfucker face
Yo,
to
how
get
many
the
times I
gritty.
got to tell you, boy, I'm open. It don't matter who's on me, how many is covering me.
Throw the
You're in
ball.
trouble, buddy. If you're in trouble, I'm open.
Throw the ball.
Like,
Stop taking
come
sacks.
on,
Stop looking for anybody else, not
throw the
me.
ball, put it up in the air.
Yeah, but I told you about them Texans.
I'm wide receiver 1, 2, 3, and I'm yet.
Throw me the ball. I told you about them Texans, though.
Yeah,
You ain't believe me. I tried to told you. And I'm gonna
yeah.
tell you something else too. Something else that stuck out to me from this weekend. And this is why I told you I'll take the Patriots over the Broncos. The Commanders almost beat the Broncos. Let's just keep it a big old buck. They could have won that game.
hmm
That's what I
Yeah,
don't
but they
like.
didn't.
That's what I be saying about the Broncos. I get what they got.
That's but that's what I've been telling you though. That's what I've been saying, man. When it's gonna come down to it. Now I was saying I thought that's where Indiana Jones would be, Indiana and the Colts. I thought that they would be looking more like Denver, playing the Chiefs and everything, but they took L's. I'd rather see teams late season winning close games than anything, especially going into the playoffs, because that's what we're gonna be in. It's gonna be close games. We're not gonna be blowing
But
nobody.
the Commanders without
We're
Jaden
not,
Daniels,
not gonna get blown out.
the Commanders without Jaden Daniels, though, Marcus Mariota.
Yeah, but that's what
I mean, no disrespect to Marcus Mariota,
Marcus
but
What about him? He did okay.
There's
He
a
played quarterback.
there's a reason he's not the starter. That's my point is. There's a reason he's been on several teams.
But he's out there.
He's not that guy. He's not a
But he's
guy.
out there playing. But he's out there
He's
playing
not a
quarterback. He's
guy
doing his
though.
thing. Still, the Commanders don't have a bad team at all. They got a solid
Bad
team.
team. They got some people bad, but still, you won by one. You supposed to be
Yeah.
you supposed to be that dog team.
No, they not. That's what I'm saying
That's
though.
my point. They're not.
They're gonna be the team. They're gonna be the team that's there late in the game. They're gonna be in there keeping it close. What's the name?
We had a story like that before, and it didn't pan out in the playoffs. Well, I don't know. I don't remember who was the team that won all them one score games. I think it was the Vikings, and they went like 14-2. And we saw what happened in the playoffs. When you go up against them elite teams, that's playoff teams, you're not gonna win those close games. You're not gonna win them.
But who's elite right now, Dre?
Huh?
Who's elite right now?
New England.
New England's elite. Drake May is not fucking elite, dog. Come
But the
on.
team is.
Gotta have
But the
no,
team
no.
is.
To be elite
The coach,
in the playoffs, you gotta have an elite quarter.
the
No.
coach is elite.
If you
No,
want to
no, no,
say
no,
you
no, no,
top
no.
heavy,
Hold on a minute there,
come on,
Seinfeld.
come on,
Come
come
on,
on. If you want to say
Seinfeld.
if you want to say you're an elite team, you have to have an elite quarterback. Come on now. Come on now. No. That's not if that's my quarterback, the quarterback is too important. I'm not elite. Drake May's not elite. Vrabel is an elite coach. They have an elite defense.
Here's what I'll say about Drake May. And now I'm not gonna beat up on the young boy.
Don't beat up on him.
This is second year, and I see some good shit coming out of this sophomore player. Is he elite
Really good.
yet? No, but he can be. And with the coach that he
He
has,
should be.
he's going to put him in positions where he doesn't have to be a fucking hero, and they can still win fucking games. Period.
But see, that's where you're wrong, Dre, because that's unavoidable. At no point they're not going to be in the playoffs blowing nobody the fuck out
They don't need
or being up by 2-3 touchdowns or no shit like that.
we
It's going
don't
to be close games. It's
we
going to
know
be
that.
close games.
It's the playoffs. I'm not saying they're not gonna go to the playoffs and blow teams out, but they're gonna be the number one seed. They're gonna wait for whoever comes to them. They're gonna whoop their ass.
Right. It's gonna become fourth quarter. He got Denver defense. He gotta get a drive going because they down by 4, not by 3.
I like Drake May, and I think he's having a heck of a season for a sophomore. He's leading his team.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Shout out Drake May.
So I'm saying you say he's not elite, but he's doing what he needs to do as that team's quarterback. That's it. Because we talk about it all the time. Sometimes Josh Allen does too much where he put his team in a situation.
He'll put his team because he's trying to play hero ball.
You were just talking about Dak Prescott.
But you need a hero in the
Prescott's
playoffs.
elite.
We've seen it time and time again, Dre.
Prescott's elite, right?
Yes.
But he puts
but
his
he's
team
not a
in
hero.
situations too.
But he's not a hero.
I know. And you don't always need to be a hero to win playoff games. You need to do what your job.
But you need a hero.
They got some heroes. That's what I said. That's why I mentioned Stephon Diggs. That's a good security blanket for a young quarterback.
True.
They got some up. They run the ball. He can turn around, hand it off. He don't have to throw it so much like these other quarterbacks do. You see what I'm saying? But he doesn't have to be. I think the team that was created in New England is good enough where nobody really needs to be a hero. And it's a team sport. Don't forget that. I think Vrabel got a good thing cooking over there, bro. And I think he deserves the credit for that. Rather you say his quarterback is elite or not, he doing what he got to do. Drake May doing what he got to do.
I think they got a good thing going for sure. Well, I mean, the proof is in the pudding. They sitting at the top. Number one seeds.
How about this? Because you said he's not elite, right?
Right.
Leading the league above Drake, Dak, and Patrick.
And yards?
Stafford. Yep.
Yeah, of course.
Guess what?
Way they move, the way their offense is moving, yeah, of course.
Okay, and I'll give you this.
Pushing that ball up the field. He's pushing the ball up the field. Huh?
It's Stafford, Dak, Jared Goff, Drake May. 32, 25, 25, 23. Drake got more touchdown passes than Patrick.
Of course. Patrick started the season without receivers.
I'm just saying, you said he's not elite, but he leading the league.
He ain't leading the league. And that ain't a great number.
But he leading the league with yards.
Where
and
you said he had 20,
up there with
23,
everybody else besides
23,
Stafford with the touchdowns.
23 touchdowns, you said?
Uh-huh.
23 touchdowns. You know what that tells me?
I'm listening.
Game manager. I'm getting the ball up the field.
Bro, but I just agreed to that. I said he's doing what he has to do not to lose his team the game.
Right, but he's doing
a damn good job as a sophomore quarterback.
But what I'm saying is, if he does, and it will happen, get into a position where he needs to play hero ball,
But I don't know.
I
think the way Vrabel set the team up, he's not going to have to.
Maybe.
And then the playoffs, you don't really want. I mean, sometimes you need to have somebody have a great game, but you never need somebody playing hero ball in the playoffs for real. You need everybody to do their job. You need everybody to be near where they need to be. You need everybody to execute. That's what's going to win the games in the playoffs. We seen the Patriots a long time ago running the ball on every fucking play. They didn't even pass the ball, bro. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So did the quarterback need to be elite that game? Hell no. He wasn't even a factor.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you got a guy who's not going to lose you the game, your defense play good, you can run the ball. You know how playoffs work.
Yeah. It don't matter anyway, honestly, because at the end of the day, we all know who's running the AFC.
I mean, I keep telling people not to bet against my homeboy.
Yeah.
Because like I just said, he's still, top 5 quarterback?
Yeah.
Still top 5 quarterback. Everybody talking all this mess about the Chiefs and this, that, and Patrick Mahomes still got, he had 22 touchdowns.
Yeah.
He numbered 3 in yards behind Dak and Drake May. So they passing air. I mean, I did look at their running back stats. They running backs not even top 5 or top 10. The Patriots. Trayvon down here at number 22. Ramondre down here at 50. So what that tell me? The quarterback doing more work. And they 11-2.
Yeah.
What's up?
He's a game manager.
Whatever, motherfucker. Game managers win Super Bowls.
I don't know about all that.
Man, the Philadelphia Eagles won the Super Bowl with Nick Foles. We ain't heard from him since.
Nick Foles was possessed by an angel during that game. Nick Foles did the Philly special. He ran it with perfection.
Was he an elite quarterback?
Yes, during that game.
Goodbye.
Nick Foles was the greatest quarterback to ever walk the earth.
We're going to move right along. Because
let's move right along.
I am 30 is high.
Yeah, let's move right along.
I don't know what's in that rap.
During that game,
put it back.
Nick Foles, Michael Jordan. Nick Foles couldn't be stopped. Nick Foles was immortal amongst.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Ain't nobody have tape on Nick Foles, so he went in there and did what Nick Foles do, and ain't nobody know what he was gonna do. And he got off. And they had some good plays and some good schemes lined up. Fuck out of here. I can't believe you just tried to do that. But anyway, so yeah, that was pretty much week 13. Steelers, we got what we expected from the Steelers, real talk. And yeah, like I said, I'm not sold on the Broncos, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Because they still 10-2, right behind the Patriots. So, I mean, they doing what they got to do. Let's go into this week's shit. All right. Cowboys got a tough one against the Lions. We're gonna see how that go. Now we're gonna see what's up with these Cowgirls. Because the Lions just came off a tough one to the Packers.
Yep.
And then I don't know if they're gonna lose 2 in a row. Nah, I don't see that happen.
That's gonna be a good game because I feel like they both at the same crossroads. Like, are we about to?
Are we good enough to get into these playoffs?
Right. Are we doing our thing or what? You know what I'm saying? Like, are we calling it a wash? You know what I'm saying? I feel like they both at the same crossroads in the season where they need to kind of winner go home. Basically, it's like
I think the Lions got a little bit more leeway on the win-loss thing.
They got a little bit more leeway, but at the same time,
I think the Cowboys need to win this game.
Yeah, but I feel like the Lions do too. I feel like they,
Because our
yeah,
division is tough. That NFC North with the Bears, the Packers, the Lions, the Vikings is sliding down. They sliding out.
yeah,
Ain't nobody worried about them.
yeah,
But Bears, Packers, Lions kind of got to win too to stay in the hunt. But the
right,
Cowgirls, they gotta win out basically.
right.
So if they lose
They
this
gotta win.
game,
They gotta win out, and the Lions gotta. It's late season, so they gotta win games.
they gotta stay in the float too. So it's kind of the
They
same
gotta
thing for both teams.
right.
I'm gonna take the
And like I
Lions
said, they
winning that game.
just took a ass.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna take the Lions winning that game.
I'll take the Lions.
Then this week we got some a lot of the games this week. That's the thing about that Lions Cowboys game. It's all playoff implications and everything.
Right.
Week 14, yeah. Yo, you lose, that might be it for you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So pretty much everybody on that playoff push to win every game. All right, Seahawks and Falcons.
I'll take the Seahawks.
I'm gonna take the Seahawks too. Falcons,
I
could they
don't know.
win? Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, they can do anything.
Yeah, but they're
They
probably
can win
gonna
the
lose
Super
to the
Bowl this year.
Seahawks. Seahawks defense is real good. Shut the fuck up. Bengals, Bills. See? Another one of them games.
Yeah, for real. Honestly, another one of them games.
Joe
They both
Burrow.
win.
You know, I heard a stat about this matchup. Josh Allen, head to head, has never won against Burrow.
Real.
He's 0-2.
So he's trashed against Burrow and Mahomes.
He can't get her
They
done. No, no, no,
they
no,
both
no. Hold on. Josh Allen can beat Mahomes in the regular season,
just not in the playoffs.
just not in the playoffs.
That's
He can't beat Burrow at all. Well, they only played twice, but he didn't get it
hey,
done.
just on two. Just on two.
That's 0-2.
I think I'll take the Bills though in this game. Simply
You taking the
because I
Bills?
feel like yeah, I
See,
take the Bills because
I fucked up last week
I feel
and
like
counted Joe Burrow out, and he came through and beat the Ravens 32-14. So I'm gonna take the Bengals because the Bills defense. One
yeah,
thing we've seen this season is not good.
yeah. I think Josh Allen sat back and watched that game like nah,
I think it's gonna
not
be a
not
high scoring game,
not to me. Probably gonna be a high scoring game because the Bengals defense sucks. So
and the Bills
Josh
defense
Allen might
ain't
go
the
out
Bills
and do his
defense of
thing.
old.
Josh Allen might go out there and do his thing.
He gonna have 6 tutties.
Yeah, he might go out there and
Or he might cost them the game.
he
He
could
good
he
for
could
that too.
could always do that. Joe Burrow might go out there and do his thing too, but I don't
Chase
know.
gonna go off against that Bills defense. Chase gonna have a day. I don't know if Higgins gonna play, but if he do, he gonna have a day.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna take the Bengals. You can have the Bills. I'm gonna take the Bengals.
I'll take the Bills.
Titans, Browns. I'm gonna take the Browns beating the Titans. Shador gonna get another dub.
I'll take the Browns. Damn, I wanted him to beat the Niners.
I did too. And I thought the defense was gonna be better against the Niners, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
Yo, Shanahan's a motherfucker. His team, he be having his team ready. I don't care what he got to put out there. They're gonna be in the competitive. It's gonna be a game.
Yep.
And he did that, injured or not, Purdy or not. But I'm gonna take the Browns over
He's
the
the
Titans.
definition. Work with what you got.
Yep.
Work with what you got.
They do next
I'll
man
take the
up for
Browns.
sure in San Fran. Commanders, Vikings. I'm gonna take the Commanders.
Yeah, I'll take the Commanders. Vikings look like shit.
I don't know what's going on with Minnesota. It just don't look good. And the way the Commanders looked against the Broncos, I'm gonna take the Commanders.
Yeah, I'll take the Commanders.
Yeah, give me them. Trash bag bowl. Dolphins, Jets. Man, I didn't even realize the Dolphins are only 5-7.
Yeah, but they don't have any
They only
nothing
5-7.
but it's nothing promising going on there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they don't have a quarterback coming back from injury or nothing like that. They got what they got and that's what
They got what
with.
they been had, and I don't see
Right.
them.
Exactly.
I'm not picking punk ass Tua, so give me the Jets.
Yeah, I'm whatever there. I'll take
This motherfucker 17 and he's 17 touchdowns, 14 interceptions.
yeah. He looking like old Jameis Winston. He look
Oh,
like James old
old
James.
Famey Jamie. But see, nah, because Jameis would have had at least 25 touchdowns with his 14
He was
picks.
30. No,
He
he was
was
30 for
30 for
30.
30 for 30 for 30 for 30.
Yeah, 30 for 30 for 30 for 30.
But give me the Jets anyway. Tyrod Taylor. I
30,
take Tyrod over Tua.
30 touchdowns, 30 interceptions, 30 crab legs.
I'll still take famous Jameis over both of them.
Yeah, any day.
Bucks Saints. Give me the Bucks. I think
Yes.
Bakey gonna get back on that rhythm.
Yeah, I'll take the Bucks.
Yeah, and it's in Tampa, so Colts Jags. Ooh, another playoff, another game,
Another one of those games.
another
I'm gonna take the
playoff game,
Colts
and that's an
again.
AFC South John.
I'm gonna take the Colts again.
Taking the Jags, man. Stop falling on the sword with the Colts.
I I'm taking the Colts
They
again. I'm gonna
figured
do it
out that they
the
stopped the
last
run.
time. It's the last time. If they let me down, if Indiana Jones let me down again, I'm gonna give up on them.
I'm gonna tell you, he's gonna let you down. I'm gonna tell you why he's gonna let you down. That Jags defense ain't no hoe.
That's what I'm saying though. I want to see him have a good game against a good defense.
All right. Because he hasn't shown up against the
Oh,
good defense he's played in the last couple weeks.
right, and now it's time. Now it's time. Come on,
Don't lose
come
to
on,
Trevor
Indiana.
Lawrence.
Come on with it, Indiana. You got it,
Trevor
man.
Lawrence, Sunshine gonna come out and have a sunshiny day.
Shiny day. It's,
Sunshiny day.
don't forget about that Colts defense now.
It's okay. That's all right. That's all right. But if it come down to it, I'm taking the Jags. For some
Taking the
reason, I'm liking the Jags this year more than I'm liking the Colts.
uh,
And the Jags are 4-2 at home. And guess what? The Colts is 2-3 when they go on the road. Next, another one of them games. Yo, bro, I got a question after we wrap all this up, okay? Another one of them games. Steelers, Ravens.
ooh, damn,
It's in
damn,
Baltimore.
I feel bad for Lamar, man. Every day I wake up, I feel bad for Lamar, man.
Why do you feel bad for
Man,
Lamar?
cause
First of
he's a
all,
guy,
don't ever feel bad for a motherfucker making hundreds of millions playing in the NFL. He should
but
be
that's what.
feeling bad for us.
But I know what he really wants. But I know he really want that ring though.
I know he wants it. Well, now hold on a minute. Because the same thing we was talking about with Dak, the same thing we could say about Lamar. He be fucking himself up sometimes.
Oh,
Bro, he be fumbling the ball too. Or
that's
throwing a
happened.
random fucking interception.
That's happened. But no, he's been pretty good even late in the late games and shit. And he's been let down by his team more than enough.
All right. All
He's
right
been.
now.
I feel like he's been let down more than he's let down.
Okay. I'm going to tell you the
That's
problem
stuff
with them. The same thing I said about Saquon and Jalen. If Lamar and Derek not running that ball, everything else.
you tripping.
All
You
right.
tripping. You
Okay.
tripping.
All right.
He the best quarterback in the league. If he drop back, it's dangerous for that defense. If he's sitting in the pocket, it's dangerous for that defense. Come
I
on,
give you that.
come
But
on.
they need to run
And
the ball
now we
too.
talking about
They need to
the
run the
best
ball
quarterback
too.
in the
You
league.
know they
Come
got
on,
to run the ball too to open up the pass.
you can do whatever you want, man. I feel like they should focus less
I think
on
that mentality you're talking about and the mentality that you have about him maybe is the mentality he has, and that's not good.
nigga. He is the nigga. Well, you tripping? He is the best quarterback in the league. He's the most
That's cool.
accurate quarterback, and he's the most accurate. He make any pass. If when he drop back, that's the
I'll
most
say
dangerous
this
time
about
for
Lamar.
defense ever.
He's the most dangerous quarterback. I can't say he's the best quarterback.
You tripping?
But we're gonna
He
see I think they're gonna beat the Steelers. Because I don't think Aaron's playing. And I'm not betting against Lamar Jackson if you're gonna give me Mason Rudolph.
Yeah, no. Only thing I'm betting, I would bet against the Ravens on that game is just Tomlin being Tomlin and Steelers defense being Steelers defense and
You better hope.
just the NFL being NFL. But yeah, Lamar Jackson should come out on top. Baltimore should come out
You
on top
better
in that
hope.
game.
And I don't know, but I think TJ Watt might be hurt.
Well, if he ain't playing, definitely.
And now I'm not saying he a Lamar Jackson neutralizer, but he make it hard on him.
Yeah, I'll take the Ravens.
Take the Ravens too, because I don't know what's going on with the Steelers quarterback situation. Broncos, Raiders.
Broncos.
Yeah, give me the Broncos beating the hell out the Raiders, actually. It's in Vegas. All right. Game of the week. Bears, Packers. Another game.
Where they playing?
Lambeau.
Ooh.
Ho there.
I'm gonna take the Packers at Lambeau, actually.
Bears are 5-2 when they go on the road.
I'm gonna take the but Caleb Williams has
Packers
not.
are 4-2 at home this year.
This is new territory for Caleb Williams. This is new territory for the Bears. You know what I'm saying? Late season.
Let me give you another little snippet.
You know what I'm saying? Trying to stay afloat for the playoffs.
We're 11-1 against the Bears in the last 12 matchups.
Jesus, and that's another reason. Really, y'all they papa, y'all they daddy. I mean, yeah, y'all been dominant over that division.
This what I'm bringing. This what I'm bringing to the TV on Sunday.
Sure,
You know what I'm talking about? We whooping ass. Asses is getting whooped.
Yeah, y'all could lose, but because y'all playing that Lambeau, I'll take the Packers.
Okay, I'm gonna hit them with the stomp the yard. We run this thing, and we run now.
I can see Caleb Williams being under too much pressure.
Extreme pressure, heavy duress.
All game.
Micah gonna be chasing that boy all over the yard.
That's gonna be a sloppy game too. That's gonna be we might see some turnovers.
Here's what it's gonna come down to, and I've been saying this all season long. At the end of the day, Jordan Love, please stand up.
Yeah. That's what it's gonna come down to.
Stand up. Because the defense is gonna hold you down, I believe.
He gotta get going. 4 or 5 good drives. Get you down the field, put up maybe 2 touchdowns, a couple of field goals.
Make sure your defense getting rested. You know what I'm saying? Don't cost the game. Don't cost the.
Yeah. Yeah. Put up 23 points.
Look, good on the games we win, we put up 20 plus.
Put up 23 points, you know what I'm saying? Packers defense might win you.
27. I think we good for a dub.
Micah might win you the game.
But yeah, give me the Pack, of course. Rams play the Cardinals.
Take the Rams.
Take the Rams too, especially after they're coming off that. They're gonna whoop on the Cardinals to bounce back. And then we got another big one. Sunday night. The Texans are going to Kansas City. They're going to Kansas City. Kansas City, here they come. They're going to Kansas City. Kansas City, here they come. Who you taking?
I'm going to take Kansas City, man. They playing good.
You taking who?
Kansas City. Well, they did lose to the Cowboys, but
you're learning, boy. You're learning. Don't bet against them Chiefs. And I've been talking about the Houston defense. And yeah, I think they're a juggernaut. But my homeboy, it's playoff time, basically.
Yeah.
And we know what Mahomes and Andy Reid do in the playoffs. When it's that playoff time.
It's that time.
When that December, January come, they know how to flip the switch.
Right. We start pulling out some different things.
Stuff y'all ain't even seen before. I ain't even talking about from last year. I'm talking about from this brand new. Y'all ain't never even going. Andy Reid probably been sitting on something just for these last few weeks.
Right.
We're going to break this out. And they fully healthy? Oh, yeah, we're going to break this out.
Oh, yeah. Fully healthy. That's a different Andy Reid right there.
Okay.
You give him all his weapons? All his weaponry?
Here's what it's going to come down to. It's going to be
his whole arsenal?
It's going to be
You going to give me my whole arsenal?
The whole thing?
You going to give me all of I get my whole arsenal. I come through with all my weaponry and all my troops.
Shit. Shit. I'm gonna win that time. Give me the
Gonna win.
Chiefs. Give me the Chiefs. All right, Monday night. Ooh. Ooh. Another one. Now, it's not really going, I don't think it's really going, it's an AFC, NFC matchup, so I don't know how much it plays a factor into the playoff picture so much. But the Eagles go to the Chargers. They going to LA Monday night.
We need that.
You need that dub?
Yeah, nigga.
What if you don't get that dub?
I'm losing hope. I'm gonna start losing hope and
You gonna
faith.
be you 8-5, you lose that game.
I'm losing hope and faith.
And the Chargers been up and down. I don't know who gonna show up this week. But I know who better show up. AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, Jalen Hurts. And y'all need to get Saquon involved. I don't give a fuck
Yeah,
what you gotta do. Y'all need to
we
make it
gotta. I
happen.
think we gotta start airing it out, man. And that's the thing. Like people be acting like, even with the stupid criticisms, if you want to act like Jalen Hurts isn't that guy at quarterback, he's still accurate on short routes,
Yeah. He can
and
dink and dunk. He can dink and dunk.
we got enough weapons. We can air it out. We can spread the ball around like we used to, baby.
Y'all ain't sticking to the script. Y'all all off script doing wild shit.
Fuck the script.
I'm taking the Chargers, just so you know.
You tripping, boy? We need that.
I know you need it.
We
It's
taking
playoff
charge.
time. Everybody need a dub.
Yeah.
Ain't time for yo. It's 4 weeks left. 4. This is week 14. Ain't no time for no L's. Every L is critical.
Yeah.
So
Everything counts more now.
hey man, we gonna find the fuck out. They got Philly as the they got Philly by Chargers the underdog. They got Philly winning by like 2.5.
That makes sense. Better team.
Are they though?
On paper, yeah. Better team on paper.
Because I know one thing, the Chargers getting healthy too.
But that, I mean, because that's the thing. But that's the thing, though, man. Because like when you look at it, and especially like I said on paper, even when these guys don't have aren't having good games, even when they're not having good games back to back, we still know that they're capable of, what I'm saying, doing different things every week. That, what I'm saying, week in and week out, Saquon, he's still projected, what I'm saying, to go off. Even
Yep.
if he may not, but he could.
Yep.
He could do that any game. He could go off.
He still got the ability. You ask me who I want at running back in the league today, I'm still probably gonna pick Saquon. I don't give a fuck what you're talking about.
Right. With even at 3.7 yards a carry, because um he could still be a home run guy too.
You know what I would do? If running seems to be a problem for the Eagles, getting him the ball and running, get him outside the pocket. Get him in the flat. Have that motherfucker out there running routes, because what I do want to see is Saquon with the ball in his hand making plays, because he can make them.
Right. I want to see him. I want to see him in motion. I want to see
All
other.
and that's what I think people's problem is with the Eagles. You have all this talent and all these great players. Because to think about it, AJ Brown is a great wide receiver. Devontae Smith is great, running routes, creating separation, being running like Saquon is great, one of the best in the league. Jalen Hurts is an elite quarterback. He got the juice. Your defense is good.
Yeah.
I think y'all need to do more scheme wise, more open up the playbook, create some plays. I don't know.
I think one thing, man, we forget though, man, it's a long season, man. It's a long season. Sometimes you're gonna have a roller coaster of a fucking season.
You can go into a slump.
You go to a slump. Sometimes you might just coast. Sometimes you might.
And these are the longest seasons we've ever seen.
Right. Right.
It's 18 weeks now. So, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see come Monday night. Now, to wrap all that up, I have one question for you, sir. After all the games we didn't talk about, both college and NFL, what are you most looking forward to? Like for real, it's like even the college games. I'm gonna be tuned in. Like, yo, let's see. Let me see what Alabama and Georgia look like in that championship game. Let me see what it
Yeah,
looked like.
yeah.
These
I'm
NFL games.
yeah. I would say I'm looking forward to how the rest of the NFL season pans out and who ends
I'm
up.
just talking about this week though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is
Oh
there a
well.
specific game, Chuck?
No. Oh. I would say that Packers Bears game. That's one of those key
It's gonna
games
show
because
me something
yeah yeah
about
because
both teams.
we got to see something from the Packers. We got to see something from Jordan Love now because he's a veteran quarterback now at this point. Jesus Christ, the development stage is over for you
No
guys.
more half stepping, no more bullshit.
No more half stepping, no more excuses.
3 years you've been back there.
Yeah, you should be leading. You should be leading us deep into leading y'all deep into the playoffs by now. And then the
I
Bears,
concur.
the Bears. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna see what they really made of.
Right, trying to see what they really made of. Trying to see what they really made of something. Late season, you playing a team that's trying to make a push, so it's gonna be tough. Looking forward to that. Looking forward to see what my Eagles can do if they can if they can have a comeback game. Let's see who else. Oh, and definitely college football, Indiana, Ohio State. I want to see
Do
what's
want
going.
to see how that turns out.
Oh, I gotta see how that's gonna turn out. I'm gonna be tuned in for that for sure.
And they don't
I
do
got.
ties in college.
Nah, it ain't gonna be no tie. I don't think. So.
They're gonna go to OT, OT, OT.
Yeah. Mm.
But yeah, that's a good pod, my man. I appreciate you for coming through.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? As usual, it's the StreetsCenter Podcast. But we're gonna do what we gotta do for y'all always. You dig? Wrapping up. StreetsCenter Podcast. Mark, I'm 30 in the building. Your host, Drake.